Hi guys, welcome. How are you guys doing today? Hi, welcome. All right. So here, okay, hi Kiki, hi Marianne West, hi Sabrina, hi Suzette, hi Steffi Mac. Good afternoon, everyone. It is so nice to see you guys here with me today. So before we get started, let's see, where's my thing here? Okay, so I am going to read this is from Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4, right? It says, love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoice with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hope, always preserves. All right. So with that being said, guys, behind me here. Yeah. So with that being said, let's the day begin. Hi, Stephanie Mac. How you doing? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. All right. So let me just take some comments and then we're going to dive into the meat of the matter. So the title here on this one is The War of the Daltons Continues, right? And what I'm seeing right now, it is a spiritual warfare they're going through. That's we're just going to talk about what we are seeing. And then I'm gonna ask you guys to predict what you think the outcome's gonna be. We're gonna have some fun here. All right, we're gonna have some drum rolling, some clap-ons, and we're just going to have fun. All right, and every suggestion is awesome. All right. So you guys will teach me something that I don't even know either, right? So let's start with Kiki. So Kiki says, "You think Amber leaving Anthony? Me? What we saw yesterday from Wayne, and he said Anthony must take accountability what he done first, and then go to God. And then a few days ago, it was what Anthony when she was leaving to go away with Dave. The T-shirt at the back says God is in control, right? So it looks like they're gonna bring back Jesus in popping within the Dalton marriage, right? So as I said before, guys, it can go either way. So if it goes either way, we're not gonna be surprised. So we can predict. Maybe we'll get it right. Sometimes we do get it right. Sometimes we get some wrong, right? So here we are not gonna judge right now what I'm seeing. We're gonna talk about that, and then I just want your guys' opinion, and then I will give you mine. All right. All right. So that's Kiki, and then thank you, Kiki, for that. They basically hurting each other with their words. Yes, Mary, and they are. Yes. So remember what Dave says that the enemy will come in and take over, right? So that is exactly what's happening right now. And we will expound on that some more. So let me take some more comments and see what you guys are saying. Yeah, because guys, we couldn't do this without you. You think Dave better than Anthony because personally, none of us don't know anything about Dave, and and it is and it and is this a trick? We don't know, beautiful Kiki. I don't know. We don't know much. We need more info on them for sure. Then we can draw our own conclusion by watching what we are seeing and speak on what we are seeing. We're going to pick up the little nuggets and what. And just love how you guys are picking the nuggets. You know what I mean? And we're gonna put them together. Yes. So we need some more info on Dave. But Dave was really you see how she's conversating with Dave. I wish she had done that with Anthony because he's asking and she's only dropping little pieces here and there. And Anthony is not picking up what she's saying, right? So we're gonna leave me from saying what I'm saying, and I just want to hear what you guys are saying because this is for you. All right. So this is your guys' show. Hi, everyone. Hi, Sabrina. Welcome in. And Suzette says, hello, chat room participant. Yes, welcome in, Suzette. And Suzette says, Amber is trying to force Anthony to either physically hurt her so that she could have a grounds to leave the house or forcing him to sign. She acting like a demon, and this is a spiritual warfare. Yes, yes, Suzette. Yes, 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 yes. When I saw that, great minds think alike, beautiful. Great minds think alike. Okay, give. Now we come back up here, and I'm gonna see this part here. The timing for her dad to be there is good. Yes, it is. Hopefully, he recognized what is going on. I think Anthony knows something is bizarre with her as well, and may be afraid. Yes. And you know what I take from this skit too? It is teaching us that we must not be biased. We have to be fair in all the characters that we are watching. And we just call a spade a spade. If Anthony does wrong, we call him out. If Amber does wrong, we call anybody on the skitland that we're covering, we need to call them out on it. You know what I mean? That way we be relevant to our community. And then, so I like this what Charmaine says, the power of forgiveness. And that is going to be Anthony does that, right? So I think it's gonna come from, because right now, guys, no, I'll leave that for later. Let me read your guys' comment. Yes, that is good. Hi, Steffi Mark, welcome, beautiful. And she's saying, good afternoon to everyone. Good afternoon. Steffi says, how are you doing, Sharon? Girl, I have a terrible headache yesterday and I have to swallow some pill for that. And shoulder pain, back pain, everything. Thank God I have some strong meds for that. Mm. And Dion says, hello, Sharon and Cha. Hello, beautiful. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome. We're going to have a great life today. Hello, Sharon. Hi. Hi, Hope. Welcome in, beautiful. And Steffi Max said, the skit was too much for me. I will be watching a next skit. The Dalton is too much for me right now. Okay, thank you, Steffi Max. So you see what I have here? I have Ralphie there. I don't know if them have a second or a first one, but I'm not sure. So I put that there. So we're gonna discuss him, but I just taking some thing. This is about the Dalton, but since it's too much for you, we'll talk about them in a later on. We'll just do other skit right now to clear your mind. All right. And then hello, chat. Hello, Nancy. Welcome in. Hello everybody. Nancy saying J Diva is a liar. Thank you, Nancy. And then Steffi Max said, only Wayne knows about Dave. Oh, okay. So the Wayne knows Dave. I hope they let us know some more. Yes. Good afternoon. Hi, Antoinette. Welcome in, beautiful. How you doing? Andrea Paul. I see you're here. Welcome. Please share, subscribe to Sharon review. Thank you. Thank you, darling. All right. So this is the thing, guys. Andrea said, welcome. Please like, share. Okay, let me read that already. Alan is to come in. Good afternoon. Come on in. Shut the door. We're gonna have lots of fun today. Yes, it is very triggering, and the scene between Anthony and Amber is gonna trigger a lot of people. And the reason why it's gonna trigger, but what we must remember, we're watching a skit. And sometimes the skits them, what they're doing, as Shayla says on the podcast says, it is truth. And a lot of people is not gonna like that what they're seeing, because they're showing what really happened in real life, right? Yeah. So just remember, says it a skit at the end of the day. We don't take it too seriously. We're just gonna have fun with it. We're gonna explain on it. And everybody have their own point of view, and nobody is wrong. Just remember that no comment on this channel here is wrong. Every comment is welcome. We can explain on it and stuff like that. All right, guys? The only person who knows about Dave is Ernestine. Wayne told Anthony Amber is probably with another man. Yes, Susan, he did tell her that. And Andrea says, welcome everyone. And hi guys, as you come on in, please remember to hit the like button Because with me, sometimes when I go jump on a live, I forget to hit the like button. I'm happy that O'Neill have that thing now that says, did you hit the like button? So I'll click less and I just make sure I click the like button. You know what I mean? Yeah, so click the like button as you come on in. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. And then Stephanie Max says, yes. How? Oh, so you're thinking just how thinking Angelina lost control of Shayla. That is just how Anthony losing control of Amber. What you think, Sharon? Okay, Stephanie, you're putting me on the spot right now. Okay, right now, what my opinion is that Amber has the devil in, of course, because they are showing us that Jesus is popping and those things. So she flipped the script and she saw Dave and she wanted Dave. She see that Shayla want to have Dave because Shayla says, "What if I didn't have Iman?" And she says, and Amber says to leave Dave and leave my husband out of it. So she saw something and she saw that she could do it and she decided to do it. And she flipped the script. But remember, everyone, Amber, leave that door open. Remember the first time when she get in a divorce, I wish Amber hadn't left the door open and she did go through with the divorce as Brittany was telling Amber. If she had done that, we wouldn't have been here today like this. He would have worked himself into gaining her trust again and showing her what he that he loves her and so forth. I wish that had done before, but they didn't do it, so now they're doing it. So now they're making Amber weak to the flesh, and she's not thinking clearly right now. Only thing she's doing right now is gaslighting Anthony every chance she gets. And she knows she's in the wrong, but in her head, she said, in my head, I don't think I'm married. But she's married. So at the end of the day, no matter what Amber wants to say, she is still a married woman. She did not divorce him. Yes, she filed for the paper. And on here, we're going to call a spade a spade. She filed yes, and she checked out of the married yes, but she checked out with an assumption. Remember that, guys. Amber checked out by assuming that Anthony is cheating again because she told Keisha and she told, who else she told that she think Anthony is cheating. I think Danielle and Ernestine. Yeah, I think she did that, right? So at the end of the day, we have to just call a spade a spade. So she think in her mind says she is divorced and she's single, but she's not free. She is legally married. What you guys have to think of, take this. Amber is legally married. Anything happen out here to Anthony, they're going to call her. They're not going to call Shayla because Shayla is not Anthony's wife. Anthony do not want Shayla. He don't even check on his son yet. They have shows us he's checking on Kai right now. The most important person to Anthony right now is Amber. And you asked me a question, Stephanie Max, so I am just expounding on it. And another thing with Amber, when she left that door open, nobody told Amber to leave the door open. She left that open and she did not put any boundaries in place, as I'm saying, and she never put any expectation, what she expect of their relationship. She just, she just accept Anthony at face value. And then when, you know what I mean? And so right now, she said she forgive him. To me, for her to go backwards to becoming Detroit Amber, it makes no sense to me. If you forgive a person and God tell you to forgive them, there is no way you're going to go backwards. So when did that switch happen? And remember, we have to think back on the nugget. Anthony, when she was calling him, he was with with Abigail and Ben and serenading to Delicia. And he did not answer his wife call. And she asked him, where are you, aunt? Oh, I was at a business meet. She smelled the perfume. She said, come here. She smelled it. And he lied. And she said, this is why I can't trust you. And again, the following weekend, he saw Shayla. Shayla was going to the park with the baby. And Anthony said to Shayla, let me come with you guys. Let's make it a family day. He could have easily answered Amber call. But what he was doing, reminiscing about Jamaica trip with her. He talked about his childhood, what he misses, right? And he didn't even think about his wife. So to me, in that moment, what I take from that scene is that he was emotionally cheating. You understand? And then then the next day go over to Shayla. When Amber asked him where he wasn't picking up. So she called Shayla and she see if she tells Shayla come here. And Shayla said she was doing something, she have to pick up a cake. But Shayla was actually telling the truth. She was being truthful. But you see, when you normally do wrong and anything going wrong, who the popo gonna come for? The person who normally does wrong when that person is innocent, they didn't do wrong this time, right? And then now, since Anthony wasn't picking up, Shayla can't come. She assumed that they were having an affair, right? Because her husband is lying. Then when he took the $5,000 out and give it to Shayla, and then he told Shayla he loved her, right? That was wrong on Anthony part also. And then Amber asked him about the $5,000. If he had come straight, it would have been good. So that was her last straw. Did I answer that good for you, Steffi? I hope so. So we're just going to explain on what we are seeing. All right. So let me go back up. So I just want to hear you guys take on everything. And hi, good evening, Sharon and chat. Hi, Dolly, welcome in. Hi, Hope, how are you today? First and foremost, the marriage was over before Dave ever entered. Okay, oh, the picture. He is not the reason for the demise of that marriage. As I have said before, a house built on lies will not stand. Right, it is a standing and sinking sand, as Amber said. And who started the lie? Amber. And then Anthony and Shayla start the lie within the marriage. And there comes baby Kai, right? So that is very good hope. And remember when when Amber was running, he run her down and he says, he was talking to her and she says, this marriage was built on lies, and she know who she is. So with all of that being said in that scene, how come all of a sudden now she is lost? She's a damsel in distress. I'd like you guys take on all of that. I'm just calling a spade because to me, my Amber, our Amber, is a strong woman. Was she pretending? I'd like you guys take on that. Were Amber pretending that she forgave them and that she was how was the switch that she reversed into Anthony? Because Anthony look at his wife, because he said, remember when Dave let her stop wearing her contacts and she going to be herself. So Dave infiltrate Amber till she can actually do what Dave wants. Dave have her exactly where he wants her. She's not thinking on her own. And she even told Ernestine that she's leading with the flesh. And then at one time she says, I don't want Dave either. Remember when she was having fun with Ernestine when they went out one evening, maybe to watch a movie or something like that in one of that scene. And then Ernestine was telling her that she was pretending with Shayla. She apologized to Shayla. Remember that scene? Okay. Yeah. I hope that is, I explained that part. And then good afternoon, chat family. Hi, Marianne West. Welcome in. Danielle. And then Annette says, good night, Sharon. Mods, chat. How is everyone doing? I think we're going to be okay until the saga divorce decree. Until she is married. So she is married. Yeah, she's still married until she signed it. Team Amber and Dave. Thank you, Nance. And then Alia says, Amber messed up by not going home that night. When Anthony meet Dave, it will be obvious he is the man that's at her attention. Oh, yes, Alia, yes. You're absolutely correct, darling. She's not thinking clearly. And she's in denial of what she's doing right now. Does Amber dad knows any Shayla and Kai about Shayla? I think he does. I think he's aware of that story. And Dion says, "Good night, Annette." And Tyrene says, "Are you all welcome in Tyrene? Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody." And then Marion West says, "Amber needs to stop till for that. Oh, start the tit for tat. Yes, 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 she does. She does. Thank you, Marianne. Yeah, she needs to stop that. But right now she makes bitterness controller. She let the bitterness take control of her. That is why she's doing the tit for tat right now. And Marianne says Ben convinced him from telling Amber about the pay dates. Yes, but him should have known better to tell her. Hi, Dion. How are you doing? Terry says, "Good evening, Sharon and Terry, I sent you the link. If you want to jump on, you can. And I don't think Amber dad is gonna be able to help. I think he will eventually, but they have to go through these two. I think you have a point there, Marianne. I don't think he'll be able to help at first. But if they get into the word, then the healing can begins, right? But it have to get worse before it get better. Okay, here is Tyrion coming up.
Right?
Hi, darling.
Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, chat. How are you?
I don't think we put you on the stage. Okay, there you are.
Hi, everybody. How you doing today? Hope your day is going good. Mine's going great. So, you guys talking about Amber?
Mm-hmm. You can see the chat, right? You have the chat on your screen, right?
No, I don't. But I can see a little bit up top, but it's really too small. But
Okay,
for
wait there.
Amber,
On your screen there, are you on a laptop or on a
no,
computer?
my cell phone. On my cell phone.
Okay, maybe that's why, because I was gonna tell you to click the comment and then you'll be able to see to read it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Um, so with Amber,
Mm-hmm.
Amber, number one, Dave. I hear people say Dave is God sent, and David. To me, Dave is not God sent.
Mm-hmm.
Dave is only a distraction
Mm-hmm.
to Amber.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, he's there. He's telling her everything that she desires. Because remember
I'll
now,
be right back.
the
No,
enemy
continue
knows.
speaking.
And remember now, the enemy knows our weakness, and he knows where Amber weakness is. So therefore, he will send somebody that may make her feel like, yes, this is it, but it is not it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you are a child of God
Mm-hmm.
and you are in a relationship, and God knows that you are married, because remember now, marriage is a covenant
Mm-hmm.
between a man and a woman. There is
Mm-hmm.
no way God is going to take you as the wife
Mm-hmm.
and give it to a single man. He's not going to
Mm-hmm.
do that because he's not an author of confusion.
Mm-hmm.
God is not like that. The problem Amber and Anthony has,
Mm-hmm.
unless both of them approach the throne or deal with each other on forgiveness so they can move forward. Until then,
Mm-hmm.
they are always going to have bitterness, they are going to have anger, they have they're going to have all of these things, because you see, when Amber leaves and go to Dave,
Mm-hmm.
she's still going to have that giant and demon she has to deal with from
Mm-hmm.
Anthony, no matter how she run. I want to see Amber get the life that she deserves.
Mm-hmm.
Being being She said today in her mind,
Mm-hmm.
yesterday she said in her mind, she feels she's not in a marriage. But that's in
Mm.
your mind. On legal documents, you are still married. In the sight of God, you are still married. You are
Yeah.
still married.
Yeah, she is.
However, the feelings that Amber have is valid feelings. I'm not saying that it's not valid feeling, it's valid feeling. But if you're going to do it, you have to do it right.
Mm-hmm.
Because God won't bless mess. That's
Mm-hmm.
he will not. That Amber, and I told you before that Amber marriage is spiritual warfare.
Yes.
And when you're in spiritual warfare, you're gonna get fiery darts from the left, the right, the center. But if you make God the source of your life, yeah, the
Yeah.
Bible said they'll come one way and flee seven different ways.
Yes.
So until those two have to face that giant, that demon on their back and
Mm-hmm.
move forward, because we know that unforgiveness breeds anger and bitterness.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say Amber is not angry. Some people say she's not bitter.
But
Everybody
she
has
said
their
it.
choice.
But she said it that she's bitter.
But she said, you heard what she told Anthony? You brought out the man in me. In a
Yes, I
woman,
saw
there
that just
can't
now.
be a
Yes.
man. There in a woman, you can't have a man in a woman. It can't be. You,
Wait.
when you born a woman, you have woman tendency. You don't have
Mm-hmm.
man tendency.
Mm.
So when she says no, okay, today when she tell Anthony, you brought out the man inside of me,
Mm.
something is wrong there.
Yes.
It can't be. It can't be. That's not a normal thing. You understand?
Yes.
It's some. All right. With Amber and Anthony, you see, because both has done wrong.
Mm-hmm.
One don't want to say they take accountability, and the other say
Mm-hmm.
I'm not taking accountability. But they both must take accountability for what
Mm-hmm.
was done. Anthony has to do his, and
Amber
Amber
has
has
to
to
do
do
hers.
hers.
Okay, so we have Charmaine in the house, guys. Welcome,
Hi,
Charmaine. That
Charmaine.
was
Hi,
going
hi,
on.
hi, hi, hi.
What you have to say to that, Charmaine?
Oh, I am I'm late.
That's okay, darling.
Thursdays,
That's
and
okay.
today I'm skipping my aerobics, my water aerobics to be here with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Thank
will
you.
be here until the end. But I was listening just a little bit because I just came on to Terrian, and accountability is key in everything that you do. It doesn't matter where you work, you
Mm-hmm.
have to give accountability. If you work in a
Mm-hmm.
firm, accountability is always paramount. If you work in a bank, accountability is always paramount. It doesn't matter what you do in your life, accountability is always one of the foundations. Because when you have accountability, comes integrity. Because it doesn't matter if you're going to say, oh, I have integrity, but you don't have any accountability, because when something happen and people know it's you and you're saying it's not you,
Mm-hmm.
everybody know it's you and you're saying it's not you because you don't want to take that accountability. Guess me what? Your integrity is shot, because
Yeah.
people going to look at you and says, oh my God, I thought he was a stand-up guy, but look, now he's not even taking accountability for the mistake he made.
Yeah.
So without accountability, you don't even have any integrity. So
Mm-hmm.
Terrian is right. I was
Mm-hmm.
reading a book. I was reading a book today. I love to read. I have ebooks. I have all of that, and I love to read. And I was reading a book, and towards the end of the book, there was a little paragraph or a note, and it says self reconstruction.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, true value comes not, I'll repeat it, true value comes not from being recognized by others,
Mm-hmm.
but from courage to define and build your own life.
Yeah.
So when you have it, when you want to talk about true value, don't let it come from other people telling you what you're worth and what you're not worth. That's supposed to come from you, from yourself, from within,
Mm-hmm.
that you are building something. So that's what I was when I saw it. I said, no, I have to actually tell the chat later because this is so
Yes.
good. True value comes not, and
Exactly.
we always, and it's not just, it's almost everybody. Almost everybody takes gratification when people praise them. It
Yes.
is a natural thing for you to feel gratified when somebody praises
Yes.
you about your job.
True. That is true.
I passed my federal audit yesterday for my supper program, and this morning everybody
Congrats.
was sending congratulations. And I
Congratulations.
felt so good. And I'm like,
Yes.
and then I read this and I said, true value comes not from being recognized
Mm-hmm.
by others, but from courage to define and build your own life. And I'm like, that's true. You're not
I'm giving
supposed
you applause, Dr.
because
Austin here.
talking about especially instant gratification because I've had,
Yeah.
but I know that I actually deserve to be recognized because I work hard to be recognized.
Exactly.
So therefore, that is when you will be said, oh, it's because of my hard work why I'm being
Yeah.
recognized. So that is where you see the true value.
Exactly.
Somebody else will do something and somebody praise you because I was not the only person who was responsible for passing that audit yesterday. I have other people who worked.
Yes.
So when everybody was
Definitely.
congratulating me, at least they were saying you and your staff. And I felt good for that. So guys, we have to do
Oh,
better.
hold
We
on
have to
there.
take
Mr. A
accountability.
comment here. I was there taking some comment to hear what the chat are thinking. So there, Darlene says, Amber needs to realize that anyone who will cheat with you will cheat on you.
On you.
She
Sure.
needs to really work on herself before starting a new relationship. And Darlene, you are absolutely right.
Yeah, but she's supposed to know that. She's supposed to know Dave will do it. Because Dave is the one who is cheating with Amber. So, and
Yes.
you know something? Everybody does not even realize that Dave does not know the real Amber.
No, he doesn't.
Dave only knows this version of Amber. Dave
Mm-hmm.
does not know the Amber that cheated on the same Anthony that she's cheating on again.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think she's going to say? What do you think he's going to say? That's a pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Because you cheated on your husband up to your wedding day, and before you even get divorced, you're cheating on him again. So that's a pattern.
Yes.
What do you think he's going to say? He's going to say, oh, this is somebody I want to spend the rest of my life with.
But Charmaine, what Dave is doing, right? Dave shouldn't have done that because but then again, maybe he likes what he's doing, but Amber, Dave was speaking word to her and give her encouragement. So I think the reason why he allowed her to cheat with him is because, sorry guys, is because Amber said, I signed the paper and it is over before all this started.
Yeah, but that's
Right?
no.
And a lot of people is jumping on the backward and say, oh, it was over before all this started. Amber is just justifying what she wanted to do because the
Exactly.
paper was over. She saw Dave
Exactly.
and she ended it with her husband because she knows what she plans to do. So I want to know is that when Amber switch are switching her head just went off or what happened? How can she tell Anthony says he makes the man out in her? What she mean by that? No. Terry and or Charmin, you guys can answer that question.
Yeah, because Amber, you see, Amber want to. Amber's doing reverse psychology on Anthony because Amber
Mm,
want to tell Anthony that she's stronger than him.
Mm.
That is what Amber want to tell Anthony, that I am strong. I am stronger than you. I am
No, she's
playing the
not.
role of a man. But you know something? Although I don't like Darren, Darren did tell Anthony that you have to be the man in your house.
Yes.
You have to put your foot down.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand what he was saying, because I mean, he put his foot down in his house. He does not know what goes on outside. It still did not work for him.
Exactly.
But,
I
but
So
was just about to say that.
let,
but it didn't work for him because of other things. And it was not
Mm.
just the one thing, it was also other things. But you know what Amber Anthony should have said to Amber when she was talking this morning? You should have said, Amber, I don't care what you want to say, but I am the man in this house.
Mm.
I don't care what you want to say, but let me tell you this. I am the man in this house. And from here on out, you are going to be the woman in this house. I'm going to lead. And he started to put action behind his word.
Mm.
I was just about to say something to Charmaine pertaining to that,
Mm.
because if they are leading it towards the godly perspective,
Mm-hmm.
in First Peter 3 and 7,
Mm-hmm.
the husband is the head, right?
Mm-hmm.
As Christ is the head of the church.
Yes.
First Peter 3 and 7 says that the husband must give honor to his wife.
Yes.
Treat his wife with understanding,
Mm-hmm.
because she's the weaker vessel,
Mm-hmm.
right? Knowing that she's equal to him. It's not a up here and down here because you have money. We are equal together. And
Mm.
if you don't treat her that way, the Bible said the man's prayer will be hindered. I mean, say it, read it for yourself. First Peter
Mm.
3 and 7 says that. Right?
Mm.
So therefore, Anthony have to learn. It's just like when the serpent come to Eve, He knows that she's the weaker vessel.
Of course.
He knows that she's the weaker vessel. And him say,
Yes.
What you got to do, baby? Just listen, man. You and God are the same thing. Just eat a piece of it. When God already tell her, don't eat it. Leave that
Mm.
alone.
But
And what
yeah,
she do? Take a bite. And when him do it, him say, oh. And when she realize that she take the bite,
Mm.
she know now say she have sinned.
Yes.
What him do? Sow the seed. And when the manifestation happen, him draw himself out. That's
exactly.
what the enemy does. With Dave, him sow the seed of thoughts, feelings, because the adversary knows that Amber is vulnerable now. So
Yeah.
everything looks to her, everything comes to her now is going to
Yes.
sound right.
All
It is
right.
going to sound right. But
Okay.
however, it is not. Because God now go take you, married woman, and give to no single man, and you are
Exactly.
still in a covenant.
Exactly. Exactly. You're
But
correct,
You are
but
still
Sharon.
in a covenant. God will not do that. That is not God. So
but
therefore, this warfare that Amber is in, is she has to know that it is a warfare within herself. Her husband has to deal with it, and she has to deal with it. What I saw today, when you look at your husband and almost call him a bitch, you have bitterness in your heart.
of course.
And you have to let it go. If you want victory in your life, you have to let it go.
Yes.
What if you and your husband come to the throne and say, okay, well, we are going to walk in forgiveness. When you walk in forgiveness, as I told Charmaine today, 1 Corinthians 13 tell us that love holds no wrong.
Yes. True, true, true.
It is
All right.
not proud, it is not puffed up. So
Mm-hmm.
Amber has to know that, okay, well, you are the wife, you are entitled to hurt. What your
Mm-hmm.
husband did hurt you. But remember who you are. Still hold your integrity.
Yes.
Hold it no matter what, even when it
Mm-hmm.
seems sweet. Because Dave is just temporary, It not gonna
Mm-hmm.
work. That is not who God is. It's
Mm-mm.
not going to work. But
Definitely
listen,
not.
Let God lead, and you lean not unto our own understanding. And
That's
Understanding.
what
That's
Amber is
it.
doing right now.
She's
She's
leaning unto
leaning
her own
onto your own
understanding.
understanding.
Understand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
that's
the Bible
exactly
tells
what
you
she's
that
saying.
to lean not unto your own
yeah.
understanding. You have
Hold
to
on,
trust
guys.
the
Hold
Lord.
on. Here is what Dali is saying. People say another woman, husband, or wife is their soulmate, which make no sense if they are already married to someone else.
You know why me
Mm.
know said Dave is wrong? The
Mm-hmm.
Bible said, he that findeth a wife
Right.
findeth
Find
a
it a
good
good
thing.
thing.
You
Yes.
can't find
Find
another man
somebody
wife.
else's wife. You
You
cannot
can't
find
do that.
somebody else's wife.
You
Exactly.
can't. There is no way you can. The Bible said, if you he that findeth a wife, that means the person is single. She is already a wife. She is prepared. She knows how to handle herself. She walk in
Mm-hmm.
integrity. You can't take a mother man wife and say, he that is spiritual, he that findeth a wife findeth a good thing. She's already
Mm-hmm.
somebody's wife. So that can't be your wife.
There is
No.
Terry Ann, there is something else I said last night on O'Neill, and I said people talking about Amber and Anthony Foundation was built on deceit and built on lies. So what they think if Dave and Amber Foundation will be built on?
It built on lies and
Exactly.
Exactly.
deception.
It
That's
is
what I
also
said.
going to be built on deceit and built on lies. There's no
Yeah.
foundation. So Amber is running from one marriage that
Mm-hmm.
is built on
One
deceit
mess,
and lies,
it
and
is
she's
one mess
running
to
into
another.
another relationship that is also going to be built on lies and deceit. Because right now she's lying to her husband, she's lying to her father. Dave don't know everything about Amber. She's lying to Dave because Dave does not know everything about Amber. And when they find out the real Amber tie, he might not
Mhm.
want anything to do with her. And what is she going to do? She's going to return to Anthony like a dog to his vomit. Trust me.
All
And
right.
I was on Facebook today. I was on several platforms, and there was so much mixed reaction because a lot of people were saying Anthony is wrong. But I want to ask the audience one
Hold
question.
on. Before you ask the audience, just text it to me and I'll put it in the chat. In the chat in YouTube. All right. So Faye said, "Hi Faye, welcome in Tina, Misty, everybody." Okay, so we need to realize that God is not the foundation of every marriage. That's what Faye have to say. Terry, and what you have to say to that, and Charmaine.
Say
Well,
that again.
God is not the
Faye
foundation
said,
of every
we
marriage.
need to realize that God is not the foundation of every marriage. That's
God
what
is not
Faye
the
said.
foundation of it. People allow God not to be the foundation of their marriage.
Mhm.
But God is the foundation. When you have a man and woman, you make a covenant.
Yes. And
And
then,
God is the covenant keeping God.
yes, he is.
Right? Amber marriage was not built on the foundation of God.
Mm-mm.
It was built on deception.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, you're going to have chaos in it.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
that's why,
Misty,
so to say that not all, what the person probably trying to say is that not all marriage were built on the foundation.
mm-hmm. I
You
think that's
understand?
what
Because
we need to realize
probably
that
that's
God
what
is
they're
not.
saying is not all
Yeah,
marriage built on that, but your
yeah.
marriage should be built on foundation. Because every listen, sometimes you
Mm-hmm.
see before some people married, them
Yeah,
get that inkling that maybe that person is not the
Not
one
for
or
them.
this one is
Yes.
yeah,
not the one. But because we use our flesh and
yes.
say, yes, me want to be married because
Mm-hmm.
me want to put on the big wedding, me want to put
Yes.
on the long dress and all of this.
Mm-hmm.
But my grandmother always tell me, after wedding come marriage, and it's only
Yes.
two people in our marriage, you and the
And your
husband.
husband.
Yeah,
You are the
true, true,
spouse.
true, true. All right, let me take 10 comments here and then I'm gonna play Ralphie. All right. So
Hmm.
let me go back up. Let me just read here because
But
we
let me
have
say
a
one
lot
thing,
of
Sharon,
comments.
meanwhile you look for the video. I
No,
tell you this.
me already have let me just I have Ralphie there. Upsets first and foremost. The marriage was over before they've ever I think me read that one already. Let me just come down because there's a lot. And Dion, did I read Dion message? Dion says Shayla was the one who told Anthony not to tell Amber about the 5,000 because Amber was asking
About the
about
perfume.
the perfume. Yes. And then you're correct, Dion. And then Marion what says they went to the spa. And yes, she need to stop the bitterness and be better. And I, Terian, and it is welcoming you guys. Era says, Sharon, like Mama Brenda said today, is the devil. She was talking about the last skit between Amber and Anthony. She was crying. Amber is caught up in between Anthony and Dave. Now she now knows what did. Mm. All right, thank you, Errol. And then Marian says, I don't like the disrespect Amber is calling Anthony. Yes.
Yeah, you can't call
Yes.
your husband them words.
Yeah. We're not gonna say the whole word. And then free Amber, Eslin is saying, and Eslin said, yes, it's a spiritual attack because it's a generational curse in her family for their marriage failing. And then Marianne says, Amber was crying when Anthony came out in the back. I think she now regrets her decision. Whenever she was crying,
Yeah, she
I
was
went,
crying. She
she
was
was?
crying.
All right,
Yes.
thank you, Marianne. I didn't get to see that. And then Anthony is not going to let go of Amber. So Amber fan, just get ready for the war of the Dalton because this is going to be messy. Yes, Era, you are absolutely right.
But it has to get worse before it get better.
Get better because that's what we said before on air.
Mm.
And you're absolutely correct. And then Dion says, Dave is the male version of Sheila because no godly man sleep with another man's wife. Exactly, Dion. But a lot of people on their platform is applauding Dave for doing wrong.
And Amber,
And I think it's because Amber told Dave that she signed the paper and it's done. She done with it. So that's why he thinks. But he should know
yeah, but even
wrong
signing the
from
paper
right.
is
Because
not done.
although the paper is the divorce paper, she got a lawyer. She signed to get the divorce, but she didn't sign off. The paperwork didn't go in, and Anthony signed it and says, yes, we are divorced. He did not do that. So
But
he should have waited and listened to his friend that she's a married woman. Remember,
she's off
husband
limits.
normally get what was the word he used? The friend used again, guys?
Then she's off limits. And remember that sometime people will get back together.
All right. And he didn't listen.
He said to him, they are lawyers already. And he said,
Mm.
yeah, but some of the husband will crash out. Some husband will crash out. And he did not care because I don't care what anybody want to say. I don't think Dave is all that interested. I think this is a game for Dave. It's a challenge. And maybe that's, you remember the guy that, what's her name, met at the gym when she was pregnant? And then we saw him with another pregnant
Yes,
lady.
that is Sunny. Yeah,
Yeah,
Sunny and her
because
boss.
sometimes some people get off on that. Like I tell people, well, I used to like men in uniform.
Yeah.
And I'm
Fetish with
not
the
ashamed
married
to say
woman
I
them.
used to like men in
Mm.
uniform. So maybe that's Dave. Dave like married women
Yes.
Yeah.
because they
Mm-hmm.
are low maintenance. He doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah, it's
He
true.
shoot them and
So
send them
true.
back home to their husband.
Yeah. This is a comment I have on the screen here for Errol. Errol says, at Marianne West. So you notice it. She was crying because she knows that her father has clocked her game. And again, he also speak about God.
And
That
her
is why
integrity.
in the God business here, so no matter where I try to get away, I'm trying to go show no Ralphie, we still because you guys want we to talk about the Daltons. You know what I mean? But we
Listen,
got to get there.
Amber,
And,
Dada go get to her, you know.
yeah.
One way or another, he's gonna get to her and lick something, some word he's gonna say, and it's going
Mm.
to hit her, and she's going to realize that she's going to regret her behavior, you know.
You know
She's
what?
going to regret it. I'm
She
telling you,
said
she's going to regret it.
she said
I
something
hope
today to
so.
Anthony. She said something to Anthony today, and it is getting to her because she said, you have humiliated me again. You
Mm-hmm.
know where that again came from? It came from the Wayne situation because when the dad found out about that she slept with Wayne
Mm.
up until her wedding day, her dad was furious and her dad went off on her. If anybody remember that skit. And Coco learned. That was the day Coco also learned, because Anthony and the father was in there talking. And Coco walking on them when Coco heard, and Coco started to go off about this heifer did and whatever. And the father went off on Coco. So that is why Amber was crying. Amber was crying because she realized that her dad is ashamed of her a second time. Because
Okay, makes sense.
she said you put him on a plane to come here to humiliate me again. Then you use the word again. Then it took me just that, but she said to humiliate me again. And when she used the word again, it means the dad, know that she is cheating again.
Yes.
And that's why the dad went off on her again.
Right.
So that is why she was crying, because she realized that the dad knows she's cheating.
Yeah, he knows his daughter.
He
Parents
knows she's
know
cheating.
our children.
That is why she went off on Anthony, because the only thing she can do right now is to lash out on Anthony.
Right, because she can't lash out on her father.
All right, guys, hold the thought. Pin that comment for a bit, guys. Let me just get to our chat. We have lots of comments to get through. And we just answer them and then we just get back into another one. All right. So Dali says, unfortunately, Amber, a woman feeling scorned again by Anthony, and more than likely feels justified in her action because I've seen this behavior in real life before. Okay, Charmaine.
Okay, so when she said feeling scorned again, I want to know how she was feeling scorned again. Because if she's thinking about the perfume and the $5,000, that is just an assumption. She has no clear clarification that what happened when really happened. She just smelled the perfume. Anthony lied to her, and we know that he lied to her, but there was no crossing off any line. So when she's going to be scorned again, forget about the again part. Amber was scorned, but guess me what? Amber was the one who left the door open. Nobody didn't force her to leave the door open. She went into her house, she left the door open, and that was an invitation for Anthony to walk right back in. Yeah. She was the one who did not set any boundaries. She was the one who said she forgave him. She was the one who said she forgave Shayla. She was the one who said she accepted Kai. So I don't see, no, she's bringing all that old. She is bringing all that old thing coming back. She is trying to justify what she is doing. That is why she's bringing all of that back.
Yes.
Because that was all forgiven. That was
exactly. I guess that is why I don't understand this, Charmaine. Sorry to cut you. This is why I don't get it. What? How come all of a sudden? That's what people need to understand. How come all of a sudden Amber gone backwards to Detroit Amber? Because Detroit Amber came on the scene and was cheating.
Exactly. So she went all the way back. She went back.
When did because elevated? Because she assumed when the time she's there spending with Dave, she just spend that time talking to her husband. Said, you know what? Don't yell at him when you're because he's not here. When you're saying, "Oh, I know where that $5,000 gone." That's exactly to Anthony. She should have been talking to him just like how she's talking to Dave. And to me,
look at her today. Look at her paper today. She was not talking to him. She's saying, "Oh, Anthony never see her." She said, "Anthony never see her." And then we wonder why Anthony was always by Shayla, saying Shayla was his piece. Because at least when Anthony was at Shayla, and they were wrong. They were wrong. Shayla and Dave are the same thing. Because Dave is doing the same thing that Shayla was doing to Anthony. Dave is doing the same thing to Amber. They're speaking life into them.
Yes,
Hold on.
Words of time.
Yes. Two wrong don't make it right. Brenda says.
They both need the Lord.
They both need the Lord. Definitely.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. But Dave and Shayla are the same.
Exactly.
Because Shayla was over there with Anthony, speaking life into him, speaking words of affirmation, putting him in suit, calling him Mr. Dalton. You need to be Mr. Dalton again. And here comes Dave on this side of Amber, in Amber ears on this side, speaking life into her, giving her cinnamon bun, singing birthday, blow the candle, taking her to wherever. So it's just the opposite side of the coin. Same coin, opposite side. Shayla and Dave are one and the same. So who
But
send them? A devil
Okay,
send them
read this
come.
comment and
but
the
listen,
screen. On
Charmaine,
the screen.
you see, Charmaine and Sharon, you see, that's why you have to be careful. You have to be careful of your friends you keep, you know.
Yes.
You see, the Bible tells you can't take counsel from ungodly.
Exactly.
You see,
Exactly.
Ungodly.
Is
Ernestine
ungodly.
never give Amber any good counsel.
Because she
No.
don't like Anthony. That is the whole thing.
She did not give her no counsel, no sound good counsel.
You know who give Amber good counsel, guys? Erica and Brittany.
Yes. Because they
Those two
hold
are the
her
only
accountable.
two, and they
Them
keep
all
and
are
they keep
accountable for
They
their
and they
hold her
behavior.
also hold her
accountable.
accountable.
They hold
Yes.
her accountable.
Yes.
They hold her accountable. But you see, people, and this is human. This is a human thing. This is a human
Yes.
flaw. We don't like when people hold us accountable.
That is natural for every man.
We don't like
Accountability,
nobody to hold us accountable.
every one of us fight with accountability.
Because, and I think when people hold us accountable, we think they're thinking less of us.
Yes.
I think
Right.
we're looking at and saying, oh, he's holding me accountable because he's thinking less that I'm less than. That is why
Yeah.
he's saying all of those things.
Ah.
And
People hold you accountable, they hold you accountable, and because they love you and they want you to be that person. They want you to step up your game. And that's why they're
Yes.
holding you accountable, because they see something in you that they know you can do better.
Yeah,
So when
I
they
said
hold you accountable, they're telling you, I know you can do better, so
better.
do better. That's all they're saying.
Accountability is not an evil thing, because the Bible says a way seemeth unto man is right, but the
Mm-hmm.
end is dead. The way our Amber is going now, she might think it's right, but the end is going to be a trouble for her.
Yeah.
Right? I said a couple weeks ago that Anthony need to call her dad. Why I said it, audience, don't come for me. Why I said it, when you have a father and a daughter relationship, there is something that a father says to their daughter will make them listen. And I said, Amber Anthony needs to call her dad.
Yes.
Because right now, I believe after everything, she might flare up a little bit, but
Mm-hmm.
something the dad say is going to bring her down and calm her down a little bit. I believe,
Mm.
right? Because uh, they always talk about daddy's little girl.
Yes.
I believe
True,
that
true,
dad
true.
is going to say something. She might heat it now. That's fine. How long she going to be heated for? But at some point, that is going to say something to her, and it's going to come back down.
Exactly.
The
I
marriage is
believe
in
so.
rumbles now.
Of
Mm-hmm.
course
It's
it is.
turned upside down. It's chaotic. It's chaos. But God works best in chaos.
Yes.
He
All right.
works best in chaotic,
Okay.
so people can know that He is God and He can turn anything around.
Definitely. Okay, because Marian West is saying, I think it's, let me see if we can scroll up. Nancy says Amber is addicted to Dave. And then I have on the screen an error says, and this is really good. Dave is really a male version of Shayla. Amber better break up with him now before it's too late. Anthony's not going down without a fight.
He's not. He's
And
not going
I
to
can
go
tell
down
you.
without a fight. You heard when he hold her today? When he heard her yesterday when she was trying to leave? And
Mm-hmm.
and he said, I'm not letting you go. No, I'm
Exactly.
not letting you go. I love you. Listen, before I wasn't an Anthony fan. I couldn't stand the red boy. I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't stand him. I couldn't stand him. I couldn't stand him. But however, my perspective changed
Mm-hmm.
towards him. Because in life, Sharon, we go through things in life.
Yes.
And you see how much we might do something wrong. If
Mm-hmm.
we do something wrong and we go before the judge, we want mercy and we want grace. We do. We
Yes.
want the judge to have mercy upon us and we
It's
want the
true.
judge to have grace upon us
So
when
true.
we go. So therefore, me had to give Anthony the grace.
Yes.
Me
We
had to
have
give
to
him the
call
grace.
a spade an
No,
ear.
I had to give him the grace.
Yeah, man, we have to.
And I'm giving Amber the grace too. She have to go through the process. Make her go through the
Exactly.
process. It's a process and she have to go through it. She will come
Exactly.
back in full force because everything we go through in life is not for ourselves, it's to help somebody. So Mama Brenda
Exactly.
tell her that she's going to be the help of Shayla.
Shayla, yes.
Watch and see, because she has to go through this to come
This.
back to help somebody else. Anthony
Exactly.
has to go through this because in going come back and help Chase when Chase are gonna go through, because Chase has a
Yes.
mountain he gonna have to face with Candice and Maggie. He's
Yes.
gonna go through it too.
Definitely.
So
Okay, so let me
he
take
have to
some
go
more
through it.
comments, guy. Let's pin the taper the discussion a little for a bit. Just pin it for a bit there. Let's let the chat get involved now. So we're gonna read, and then Suzette said, there is a reason her dad is here. Amber won't go out while her dad is there. He said he will have several discussions with Anthony. The lights is in the house. Yes. So the light is her dad. You are
Hmm.
absolutely right, Suzette.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
Okay, let's
sure.
take some more comments. And then we'll get back into the meat of the matter here. And yes. Yes. Yeah. Who said that? Marianne says Amber feel alone in the marriage. And then so I have Darlene on here. Welcome in, Darlene. So Darlene says Amber needs to realize that anyone who will cheat with you will cheat on you. Oh yes, midweek already. She needs to really work on herself before starting a new relationship. Darlene, you are absolutely correct there. And right here, today Amber disrespected her husband, was disrespectful. Of course, Nancy. Nancy says that Suzette says the devil who is using Amber hates Anthony, not Amber. All right, so them have a spiritual warfare going on right now within that Dalton marriage. And that so that's why I said the war of the Daltons continue. And Dolly says, exactly right, Charmaine. A person has to be able to recognize their own worth before they recognize it. So that's
Before
correct,
others
Dolly.
recognize it. Thank you, Dolly.
And
There was a lot of things why she was upset today because she did not get to go back to Dave last night.
mhm,
And her dad is there, and she's not going to be able to be doing what she's doing. So,
mhm.
yeah. Yep.
Marianne says, I agree. I think that's why Anthony brought him there so Amber won't leave. And then I'm going to address that comment. Let me ask you guys something. Are we gonna be fair? I know I should put some quizzes in. I'm gonna put some quiz in, but I just want to get through majority of the chat here because I want you guys involved. We all have a past. Nobody can judge us but God. We will never know every detail of somebody's past. That is true, Faith. That is true. And so my comment now is this with Amber and Anthony, if you're in a relationship or you're married or you're just in a situationship, if the going get hard and it become dysfunction and you need help and you do not know what the last straw you will do is to call a loved one.
Of
And I
course.
do not fault Anthony for reaching out to the dad. You understand? Because I've done that before. When you needed son advice, you can't go to your girlfriend. I have talked when I'm going through things, my sister, I will call her and talk to her, vice versa. So we as human beings will call somebody that can help a situation that is not gonna be biased. You understand? They will call a spade a spade. You're wrong, and they will try and they will bring you back down to where you need that you can communicate again. So I'm happy that Anthony calls her dad, and her dad is here to set Anthony and Amber straight. Because right now, as you guys said, I didn't get to see the skit there with her crying. Now I do the screenshot because I need to put it on the for my thumbnail. But all I'm telling you guys, it resonates in her that she lied to her dad and her dad called her out. And you guys are correct. You're not wrong. So some of you are on the fence. Some people see what they're seeing and they can't believe what they're seeing, but they're just taking up for Amber bad behavior, right? And some of you guys are seeing it and you guys are calling her out and it says, well, Amber, you should have waited. And that's what we are doing. We are calling her out and we are also calling Anthony out because Anthony is not no peach cobbler. Anthony is also wrong. Both of them is wrong. And Amber love to put her hands on Anthony. So let's call a spade a spade. So if you guys are going to want Amber to have Anthony arrested, him should have she arrested also because she pull a knife on him. She even take her car to lick him down. She even pushing him. You know what I mean? So if in here trying to hold her, I have done that before, trying to stop somebody from leaving. And that's the only way you hold that. But you're not going to hurt them. You just want them to stand there and take you yelling at them and telling them what you're in your feelings. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, we're human beings. But when he pulled her that day and he tried to stop her, I was shocked because she almost fell. And then everybody is running with the DV. But I don't think he meant to do that. So that is why now we have to make sure that we just call the spade a spade. So if we want Anthony to get locked up, we should want Amber to get locked up too. And Anthony is afraid of his wife because, trust me, Amber will beat him from here to thy kingdom come. Yeah? No, seriously. And you know that he's scared of her. Why do you think she said she almost hit the car and hit him with it? Remember?
Yes.
So at the same time, the two of them is doing wrong. That's why I called it. And I think the name of the skit, the War of the Dalton, and it is the War of the Dalton. They are showing you how the battle of the enemy with the war, the spiritual warfare that's going on within the marriage. So now, I know once Amber cheated twice now. And she is finding justification because of her wrongdoing. And she's gaslighting her husband and she's disrespecting her husband and she's putting her on him. And then when she passes him, she do him like that and you see him go like that. If Anthony had done that, guys, you guys would have said, a lot of people would have said, oh my God, she should go call the police. Look at what Anthony just did. He take his shoulder and push her. When she passed, she bunks him hard with her shoulder. And he, you know what I mean? So it's the same. So both of them are doing things that is not right. The both of them are wrong. They need a mediator to come into that marriage and they need help. I know she checked out, but she checked out on false assumption. She should have spoken to her husband, right? All right, so let me get some more comments. We all have a past. Okay, me read that one. So Dolly is saying, there are lyrics to a song that said, if he cheats on his wife with me, he will cheat on me with someone else. And the same is true about the wife. Exactly, Dolly. You are absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct. And the panel, Charmaine, and what Terrian is saying, they're so correct. And all of you guys here, I'm seeing all of you guys. Charmaine can see the chat, and Charmaine is reading the chat just like me. We have our phone and we have our chat here. But on the screen, we can hardly see because it's so tiny, so we can't see that. But
Sharon, listen, Amber's acting like she never see a man before. You see how she behave?
yeah.
Like some little teenagers, man. I forget it, man. I forget it, man. I forget it. She just a go on, and I'm saying to myself, you're a grown woman. Easy yourself. You act like say, we know see a long time you never get none, but behave yourself, man. You just a go on and a go on like he's some drugs or something. She just if me
That's what she said. She asked him if she's his drug because he wants her all the time. Oh, she says, watch better they check Sharon for putting Brooke in danger. Okay, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it a bit, Alani. Nancy, yep. All right. let me see. Okay, let me just start with a skit, and this discussion we're going to come back to. All right, guys. So
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
think we forgive
I'll
get
be
you guys.
back. I'll be
So
back, Chad. I'll be back, Sharon.
yeah, all right.
Mhm.
All right. So this is, let me just move that from the screen. So now this is Ralphie, and then we're going to play the other one that we're going to
You okay?
Yeah.
What happened?
I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Apparently there was a robbery going on where I was at, and they think I had something to do with it, I guess.
That doesn't even make sense.
I don't know.
Okay. You know what? That's perfect. Okay, that's perfect. Don't sound like they have no probable cause. Sounds like they have no evidence. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be smooth. I talked to Kendrick. Okay. I told him the charges. You're gonna be out
No.
a week, 2 days.
No. But why'd you talk to Kendrick?
What do you mean? Why did I talk to Kendrick? That's a good thing.
I mean, babe, I don't want to involve him in this. Besides, I already tried Kendrick in it.
What are you talking about?
It's just too close to home.
What?
Kendrick is like
Jocelyn.
family. I don't
Jocelyn. Not right now. It's too close to home?
Yes, it's too close to home.
And how does this feel right now? I'm talking to you guys. What are you talking about?
I
don't want to hear you right now. Kendrick is going to take care of it. I can't live like this. I don't know how you feel, but I hate this. I don't want to hear it. Okay. Okay.
These men don't have no discernment.
All right, guys. So we should have stop and talk on it and stop and talk and
These
then go
men
back to
have no discernment because how all of a sudden she talking about Kendrick. Kendrick is a good lawyer. So why she don't want Kendrick on the case? Because Kendrick is going to dig and find out everything and she doesn't want it to get back to Rafi.
She don't want our past come catch up to her. And she knows that Kendrick are going, and she knows that Kendrick is going to know that Ty is alive.
Yep.
And Rafi didn't know that Ty is alive. So she don't want Kendrick on the case because she know Kendrick, but her past catch up to her, so therefore she has to deal with it. You can't run from it. You have to deal with it. There it comes back to accountability. You have to deal with it.
Okay,
Yes.
so somebody wants to Alani is I'm gonna come back to that. Let me just set up. Somebody wanted me to get Shara and Bethany's skit, so I'm gonna get it ready and then I'm going to go down to the bottom of the page to get that convo going with what going on with Ralphie. Alani want us to look at Bethany checking Shara. So let me talk a little bit more, and then let me just scroll all the way
Better than
down.
check everybody.
Eh?
Better than check everybody.
I know.
Better
All
than
right.
checking this lady over her daughter. I don't
Yeah. Oh,
understand that.
no, we can't. So we're going to get into that. Alani asked for that. So we're going to get in it. So Misty saying, Faye, you gotta be kidding me. And she's laughing. And just want Amber and Anthony to sit still and have quiet conversation. And here Misty says, Marian into grabbing, going to the car wasn't either. And she always in other people business. She's double-sided sword. And Sabrina says, I don't want to cry. I don't want to see her behind bars. I just feel for the both of them. J Diva, I really mad at you because I was rooting for them. J Diva really disappointed me. Yes, Sabrina, she did. And Marian Mess, Carrie said, I carry welcome in. Thank you. I just know people were going to make a big deal out of the arm grab. It looks accidental to me. Yes, it was accidental. But a lot of people, that said, people put Amber on the high pedestal, and this is what it is. At the end of the day, let me go back up some more because all the fresh comments are down here. And Marianne says, I don't think so. Without you have to look at the different. Amber probably is 125. So a grab could easily knock her to the ground. And a 6'1", approximate 200-pound man. Okay, I see what Marianne is saying there. And I will just come back up here. I just want to cry. Okay, she behind bar. Carrie says, thank you, people, and thank you. I know I know people were going. Okay, yes, I read that one. Have a great day, all. This chat is too aggressive for me. Oh, okay. Bye, Faye. Sorry about that. And shoulder jump is the
Shoulder
DV.
bump. Shoulder bump. Is
Is
that
DV.
DV? Because she shoulder bumping when she was leaving.
Okay. Is that DV. So I am so glad J Diva is being barred. She needs to stop doing the nonsense she does. Yeah, she sure did. And Misty says, that sword cut both ways. All Amber needs to do is open her mouth. She has a ton of things to tell her daddy about Anthony. So again, what is the problem? And Misty says, her daddy is here. He is speaking to daddy alone. Amber can tell her daddy everything Anthony have been doing and saying, starting with comparing me to his mistress, baby mama, often. Yeah, that is, yes. She can tell her dad everything there. On Facebook and the other discussion group that were saying that her father should go home, the dad should stay out of their business. I don't see anything wrong with her dad counseling them. Neither do I. And you're totally right there.
At
I
least it'll be better than the team who counselor that they had.
Yeah, I agree because that concert they had before was a quack we were here at Goddess says Dalton needs counseling. They just need to go to court and do each other favor. Done with the marriage. Thank you, darling. And it simply says, I agree. The Brittany knows Calvin was interested in Amber first. And when Calvin came onto Brittany, she should have turned him down because of girl code. And you're absolutely correct. Sharon, I agree. He should have reached out to the dad. What I am saying is that now he is here. Amber can't go to Dave.
And
Yes.
that is what is eating
I
Amber
think that's
alive.
what eating her. That's
That
exactly
is
what
all that
eating
is
her.
eating her alive.
And she didn't tell him she was having a sleepover. She doesn't have to tell her dad. He called her daddy. All right. Thank you, Miss T. And Carrie says, LOL, Amber is acting like she's a junkie of Dave. Yeah, she's in the flesh right now. Carrie said, Miss T says 100. And Faith says, that is not the same. That can go to the Shayla affair as well. Yes. Ernestine is the worst person to seek advice from. Oh, hello, Brenda. Thank you for coming in. And thank you for that comment. Faye said he didn't ask permission to sleep with Shayla. No, he didn't. Anthony don't know for sure she's sleeping or slept without another man. He's having a hard time believing it. Wayne put it in his head. She probably is. Yes, she did. He did, Marian. And it says Anthony did the right thing by calling Amber's dad. They both need spiritual
Spiritual
counseling. Yes, they do need spiritual counseling for sure. And Miss T Face says, at Faye, how is that the same? When do Anthony need to tell her, I spoke to your father? Why? And Carrie says, Amber enter her villain era. Yes, Carrie, she has. And she's trying him so she can say he's abusive. Oh, yes, 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 yes. And Brenda says, I need to keep her hands to her side. Amber needs to keep her hands to her side. How could we as women back up those things Amber does? Would you want your husband treat you that way? Brenda is asking.
Nope.
All right, no. And then Marian West says, agree, Sharon. Thank you, Marian. And Eros says, Amber should remember that if her husband Anthony and Dave should come to face with each other, something happened to one of them, what will she do? And I don't know what she'll do. And then Faye says, at Misty, it could be different if we told the dad his part in it. He once again painted a picture of her without telling the whole story. Everything, one thing
Yeah,
I see
but
today,
what story? What story? All right, just give me a minute. I need to understand what Misty is saying. What story or Faye? What story is he painting to the dad? Because the dad knew about the whole Shayla incident. It's not something new. The dad knew that she lost her, she had a miscarriage. Because did I send you that video the other day when the dad came and was asking what caused the miscarriage? The dad knew she had a miscarriage. The dad knew that she lost David. The dad was there when they were
yeah.
trying to get David back. So everything that Anthony did, the dad knew about it.
Mm-hmm.
So what story is it she easy painting that is painting him in a good light and Amber in a bad light? He told the dad that Amber did not sleep there. That's not a lie. He did not
Mm.
tell any lie. He told the dad that Amber did not sleep there. She came home in a trench coat. That's not a lie either. He did
Mm.
not even tell the dad that they were getting a divorce. He did not go as far as that because in Anthony's mind, he's not signing those papers.
Mm.
Amber was the one who told the dad that they were getting a divorce. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the dad know everything already. Yes, and if Amber said to the dad, oh, he came home smelling like a woman's perfume, Anthony can easily say, oh, I was with Ben and Daniel and what's her name? Delisha and Delicia had on my coat. I did not tell you because of the whole Ben and Abigail situation. Remember how Ben and Abigail and Daniel were acting at the restaurant? I did not want it to be that. That is why I did not tell you about that situation. And she can say about the $5,000 and then he can own it and say, yes, I give it to Shayla.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no story I see that is painting Amber in a different light than what she's in. Amber went out. And the whole consensus is that she might have cheated. Wayne planted that nugget in his head.
Mm-hmm.
And nobody was saying Wayne was not supposed to say that. I did not hear one person came out and said, why did Wayne do that? Nobody
Mm.
said anything. Wayne give a whole spiel of her foot curling up, holding on to the sheet, bent
Mm-hmm.
over and all that. And
Mm-hmm.
nobody said anything that Wayne should not have planted that seed
Mm-hmm.
in Anthony's head. Wayne went ahead and did that. Nobody have a problem with Wayne doing that. But
Mm-hmm.
then Anthony's thinking that that's what happened because she came home in a trench coat and everybody know that you came home 80 degrees weather and you are in a trench coat that time of the day. Come on. Of course, he knew that she might have been cheating. The dad know that she's cheating because of her answer this morning. That's
Mm.
why she said she's humiliated again. So
Yeah.
I don't see anything that Anthony is painting because Anthony doesn't even know why Amber is divorcing him.
All right. He doesn't. And then Dolly says here, at some point, if even imperfect human need as needs correction to repent and for forgiveness, which is why certain behaviors are considered recognized as needed help. And that is true. And right now she does need help, and the help
But
is
she
her
need
dad.
help, but she don't want to admit that she needs help.
Yeah. But she will
I think
eventually.
it's a guilty conscience that is speaking loud.
Mm-hmm.
Amber, my mom used to tell me, I remember when I was growing up, and if I did anything and my mom called me, before my mom could even ask me any question, I start to give explanation already. I start to give all sort of explanation, and my mom would just stand there looking at me and said, why are you telling me all of this? That is not what I want. Wasn't asking you anything about that. So that means you're guilty. You're guilty of something, because a guilty conscience speaks loud.
Definitely.
And that is what Amber is doing.
Yeah.
Amber conscience is speaking loud.
Yeah.
That's
All
all
right.
there is to it.
Let me take some more comment. I like this comment, so I'm gonna put it up back, and I'm gonna tick the star on it. So Miss Anna, I'm gonna give her a clapping on here. All right. I must step away for a bit. So Miss T says, Amber just chest bump him today. Is that not DB since you all swear that the grab was? She's asking a question. Answer that, Charmaine.
Of course, I would not just like I did not consider the grabbing of the arm a DV. I would not consider it a DV either, because she just moved off and she didn't. It was not even a chest bump. That was a shoulder bump, because
that
her
was a
shoulder
shoulder
touched
bump.
his shoulder. So that was like more a shoulder bump. And I would not classify that as a DV.
All
There
right.
was nothing that Anthony did I would classify as a DV, because yesterday when he hold her, he was not holding her, squeezing her or squeezing her neck or anywhere. He was just holding her that she would not go. And he was not telling her anything to belittle her. He was just saying, please don't leave me. I don't want you to leave me. That's all he was asking. He was just asking her not to leave him. And come on. We are thinking, and this is the thing for me now. Everybody is saying Anthony's this, Anthony's that. We don't know what he's going through right now. We have no clue what he, as the man, is going through, because people say, no, it's all about his money. I don't think it's about his money, because you know what? If it was about his money, Anthony would have a PI on Amber a long time ago. You remember Angelina told him? What did Angelina
Yeah, to keep eyes on his asset.
Not just his asset. He said, please have extra eyes on everything.
Yeah.
Keep extra eyes on everything. He did not have to say it out clear, because Anthony could tell his lawyer, you know what? Put a PI on Amber. Let's see what she's doing, if she's actually doing anything. And it would be as clear as day.
Mm-hmm.
Because Anthony's still wondering why she asked for a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
Why
things
she hasn't telling me yet.
Exactly. A lot of things going through his mind. Why is she so bitter? There must be something. Remember, he asked her, what are you not telling me? Is it about Wayne? So, Anthony could have gotten his divorce and pay her nothing right now, because he could have sent somebody with her, follow her. He could put a tracker on her, just like that, put a tracker in what. I don't even know why he did not put an ear tag in her car. Like Dan put in what's her name, Lauren's car. Because if he wants to keep an eye on her,
come to that.
If he wants to keep an eye on her, he can do that. Remember when they put a tracker on his car? He and Brittany put a tracker on his car. So maybe Anthony need to put a tracker on her car now to know where she's going. Because Brittany told her to do that, and they did it.
Yeah. So guys, what I want to talk to you about now is that we're gonna play the Bethany skit. It's ready for us, but let me just finish up with this one part here in what you call it there. So Diva and Ralphie. Diva do not want Kendrick on the case, because if Kendrick find out, she have to go be honest now. And this is how Kendrick gonna know Ty is alive, because she have to be 100% correct with Kendrick. And poor Ralphie doesn't know that Ty is alive. So it looks like trouble is gonna be brewing there when he finds out. Do you guys think Kendrick will tell Ralphie that? But it would be client
Privilege. He's not gonna tell him.
she
Him
can't
not
send
gonna
it,
tell him.
right?
Him not gonna tell him. Because
Okay.
I don't believe he'll
Because
tell him.
there's a confidentiality, right, between lawyer
Right.
and client, right?
And client.
Exactly. So have a good day, y'all. Okay, we did read that already. So Miss Thing is not here. And please share, subscribe. Andrea, can I send you a link? Andrea know a lot about the skit like you guys. Let me know which day you want to come up, sis, so I can have you. You don't have to be on camera just like Terry, and you can say your piece. Or anybody else who want to come up on the panel, please let me know. I can put the link in the chat. Misty, if you like to come up, Nancy, or anybody who wants to come up, I can send you the link, and you guys can just say your piece, and it don't have to be long. All right. So Misty says, I don't know. I think so. Without you, have to look at the difference. Amber probably it. Okay, we read that one already. So that means we come. Okay. All right. So now I am going to play Bethany skit for you guys. All right. So it is right here. Alani was asking for it.
Bethany drives me nuts.
But you know what? Her skit is really nice, regardless.
she
Yeah, some of
check
them are
everybody
funny.
except herself.
Some of them funny.
She check everybody except
Mhm.
herself. My God. We never see a woman can check so.
Oh, God. What's up, Bethany?
Hey, you remember the other day when you came over and I told you I wanted to press charges on the twins? Well, I know you said you wanted to try and handle it, and if that didn't work, then I was going to try something on my own. Remember?
Yes.
Well, I come home just a little bit ago, and I found out that you took the girls over to the twins' apartment to let them try and fight it out. Like, literally, fight it out.
Okay. What's the problem?
The problem is you're condoning violence when you didn't want violence to happen in the first place.
Okay, guys. So now, guys, is Bethany right for checking the mother when she and the other mother come together to says, okay, children, fight it out? Does Bethany have a right to be checking the mom or she wants to handle the situation? She don't want to call any police on the children. So why is it Bethany think it's okay for her to call the cops on these young little black kids? But she and her brother fight, and her dad don't call police on them, but it's okay, and she's very abusive to her brother. I'd like you guys to take on that.
I'm not going to say Bethany does not have any right to check Sharon for her daughter, because Bethany is not Shara's, is not, what's her name, kid.
No,
So
she don't have no right. No right whatsoever for check her. This you calling the child's mother, and you are talking to the child's father, but you want to have the right to do whatever you want to do with the people them picnic. My girl, go sit down. Have a sat somewhere, Bethany. Have a good sat somewhere. You can't control your brother, your father, your mother, but you want to control somebody else. Have a sat. Have a good sat somewhere, please. Please, Bethany, go have a sat. Mm-mm. No way.
All right, let me play the other
So I'm
rest.
confused, and it's setting Brooke up to and Destiny up
for
a criminal record.
Well,
What do you think?
Hold on,
well, let me
just
enlighten you,
bring it up back.
because I'm sure you don't understand.
Because Bethany says she confused.
And it's setting Brooke up to and Destiny up for failure in the future. For a criminal record.
Well,
what are you thinking? The problem is you're condoning violence when you didn't want violence to happen in the first place. So I'm confused, and it's setting Brooke up to and Destiny up for failure in the future. For a criminal record.
Well,
what are are you thinking?
Well, let me enlighten you, because I'm sure you don't understand.
Please do. Please do.
Yeah, I will. Give me a chance. Don't talk over me. Thank you. Anyways, how we get down, we don't press charges on Black kids. We don't do that. And far as in them meeting up, I'd rather to have been there, the parents, like Neil Christian was, and watch them, and so they can get it off their chest and get it over with.
And how'd that work out?
It doesn't matter how it worked out.
No, obviously it did. It does.
But it doesn't. It doesn't matter. They had space and opportunity to go ahead and do what they needed to do, regardless of how it turned out. They had space and opportunity, and we were going to be there to make sure nobody got hurt. So at the end of the day, Bethany, you do things your way, and I'll do things my way.
But
Okay, I like how Shara was checking her and putting her in her place because Bethany think that she have an upper hand. You don't call police on like a Black kids. You need them to figure
Exactly.
it
That's
out.
why she was going to press charges on the two
So
kids.
I didn't even know that that's the way you guys do it in the States for the kids them to fist it out and whatever. I just tell my kids don't get involved in any of those things. So your school over. If you don't have activity, get home. That's it. And Terry, and what you think on that? Okay, let me ask my chat family. So hello, One Journey. Welcome in, One Journey. Welcome in. And the community. Let's talk about it. Yes, we're talking about it. And One Journey said, welcome, subscribe, like, share, community critical thinking. Thank you, One Journey. And I, Sharon, Rika review. Let's talk about it. And Miss T says, so I asked if you could know I am not cheating on him. He said he would said I was wrong. Number and 2, wrongs don't make it right, but he won't tell my husband I'm cheating. Do you understand that, Shaman?
No, let me read it. So I asked if I told you no, I'm not cheating on him. Said he would said I was wrong, and 2 wrongs don't make it right, but he wouldn't tell my husband I was cheating. So who would not tell your husband that the person was cheating? Who would not tell the husband that the person was cheating? Because I think there was somewhere, some other part of this. This might be a continuation.
Okay, let me come back up.
Another
Because,
question.
let me come back up. I do not know how far up I
still want to be with Amber.
Hold on. Let me come here. Anthony is still violating Amber. He had no business calling her that. My ex called my sister during my divorce. He analyzed our sister relationship. He told only one side. Okay, Miss Faye, when you're writing, you see that word there, so that me didn't say Mr. Analyze. We can't use that. All right, so just put Analyze next time for that part. And then Darlene says, remember, Amber and Anthony need individual counseling to deal with their childhood trauma. They also need couple counseling to deal with childhood issue in their marriages.
Okay, so let me jump in right here. So today, a lot of people were talking about if Amber's father was divorced, and some people were saying no, the mother died. They were divorced. They were divorced because the father cheated on the mother. The father cheated on the mother.
Okay.
And they were divorced. And remember, she was engaged to somebody else. And Amanda was sleeping with the man that they were engaged to.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Charmaine, for that. Thank you, Charmaine, for that. Thank you. Yes, Terrian, why would she take advice from Ernestine? And Faye said they twisted Brittany character as well. Yes, they did. the people then will come in strong, and they did that.
Bethany is still the same. Bethany has not changed.
No, Brittany.
Oh.
Right. Brittany and Erica kept it 100 with Amber. Definitely. That's why I love those two ladies. Brittany stopped Amber in the back with Calvin. Yes, she did. And they talk about it. You notice, okay, back to Simply. Simply remember Amber was smart then when she was separated from Anthony then. And she called a spade then. She said to Brittany, I know that you're dealing with Calvin. Remember? When they were working out? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes. That was nice. I don't see what the big issue is with Anthony calling Amber's that.
And that is what I keep saying. Yeah. What is the issue? They need, number one, Amber was telling Ernestine last night that she don't know if Anthony will do anything to her. You understand what I'm saying? She was just, and Ernestine was telling her that she need to get up out of that house. So they're supposed to be glad there is somebody else in the house with them. Why is she so bothered? And everybody else is bothered. At least there is somebody else in there to make sure that there's no DV happening. Because everybody was talking about, it's going to lead to DV. Now that the father is there, doesn't matter for how long, that will happen. So I don't see the big deal. At least somebody else is there, another human being in that big old house. So they will keep things on the wraps. Anthony can give back Amber her key. Because I don't think Amber is going to want the way she felt after her father spoke to her. I don't think she's going to want to go see Dave, might be anytime soon. Maybe Dave is going to start calling her and she's not going to be answering.
You think so?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
What do you guys
say? Did you see the skit today with Darren and Mike?
Oh yeah, we need to. Okay, so we finish off with the Bethany here, right? All right. So read some comment. It's on here. Okay, the time that Marianne, it says 5:37. So the other one is Marianne again. It's on the screen there.
Okay, it says in that song, Amber said she feel alone. Okay, I understand, and I still don't understand why Amber is divorcing Anthony, because I still don't get it. She left the door open. She took Sheila, she forgave Anthony for the Sheila thing. She accepted Kai. And all of a sudden, is the Sheila thing is the thing that is bothering her again? So that is why I said I don't understand where all of this pent-up energy is coming from. I'm trying to find it, the 5:37. You said 5:37?
Just anywhere there. 5 whatever time. Okay, do you guys want to see the one first with Dawn and Tawanda? Dawn is
Tawanda is telling him that what's his name seduce her.
Oh dear. So I guess that's why what's her name is having an issue fit right now.
So the next one is Miss T. He works best in chaos. Come on, ladies, say it again. That means God works best in chaos.
It was a mistake. It was a mistake.
A mistake.
Stage it.
House to you, Tawanda. She called you to help her with her little fake wedding. Not me. You. And you know why? Because she admires you. Because she enjoys your company.
Mm-hmm.
Listen. He seduced me. Okay? He seduced me. And after it happened, I felt so horrible. I had to bounce. And because he kept trying me over and over again. And I was like, I cannot face my family. I can't face you guys. So I left. I disappeared.
That's where you went.
That's where I went. Because I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to answer no questions. I didn't even want to tell you guys. I was going to keep it a secret for the rest of my life.
That's what guilt does to you. Because when he started to seduce you, why you didn't leave then? Why you let the moment happen?
You know what space I was in. I was in a very vulnerable, broken space. I was wrong too. Yes, I was wrong.
You
because
have to be
I'm not
to sleep with him.
Yes, I was in a very vulnerable space. He kept seducing me and like hey, let's do this. And it was too much. And I was like, I gotta go. I can't be in this house like this. This is not cool.
I just can't believe you would fall for something like that. Girl, we are just not. Listen, I hate to be the one to tell you, and I hate to be the one to defend her in this way, but I know firsthand what that level of betrayal feels like.
I know you do because she slept with your man. I know you lying.
Just calm down.
I know you lying.
Hey. Yep. No, I need to have a conversation with her.
Why are you in my sister's house?
Because she's my cousin. And I had a conversation with her, that's why.
Did you when you had the conversation, did you tell her you were sleeping with my fiance?
Right there, guys. Dawn has lost her mind. She is delusional. How many delusional people we have on that skit now?
Too much.
We have Libby. No, not Libby. We have
Genesis.
Genesis.
She crazy too.
Yeah, Genesis, Dominique, and now we have Dawn. So we have and Shayla and Delicia. The list go on. All right. So now, Dawn thinks she is married. She is engaged. Did he give her an engagement?
No, he didn't even propose. He did not propose. He has not proposed.
Hold on here. Let me put this here. Let me put this here. Did Malachi or is it Stacks?
Stacks.
Because
Dawn knows Stacks. Dawn did not know Malachi. Stacks.
Okay. Up here, a cap here. Okay, read a comment, Sharon, in the meantime.
Okay, so I am at I was on Facebook and others discussion group that were saying that the father should have gone home. The father should have gone home and stay out of their business. I don't see anything wrong with her father counseling them. And Dolly said, I said earlier that Amber already had the desire to be intimate with Dave before it happened. And Ernestine encouraged that desire, and Amber carried that desire out on her own. It's nothing wrong with him counseling Anthony. Should have told her he called. You think called her dad? You think that would go over well if Anthony told her that? No, it would not. It's the truth. Preach, Terian. A dad's love is the first love a female ever experiences. If Amber finds out that if Anthony finds out that Amber slept with Dave, he will sign those papers so quick. I don't know. I don't know if Anthony fighting for his marriage is purely out of love for her. He already know. Of course, I think he know that she cheated, but it's just that he does not know with whom. Because he knows now that it's not with Wayne, because he went to Wayne's house yesterday while she was missing, and Wayne went to help her to look. Help him to look for her. That was so stupid. Where were they going? They were driving around Atlanta looking for Amber.
Maybe they were knocking on. Maybe they were
looking for a car. Oh, they were just looking for a car. Maybe they were driving like parking lots to see if her car was parked somewhere. I think that's what they were looking for, a car. Okay. Anthony is fighting because he doesn't want to lose to another man. Anthony has an inkling, but he doesn't know for sure. I agree that Brittany knew Kelvin was interested in Amber first, and when Kelvin came on to Brittany, she could have turned him down because of girl code. The Daltons need counseling. They just need to go to court and do each other a favor, done the marriage. You know, they can go to court.
In my house, sleeping with my man. What type of woman are you? Actually, you're not even a woman. You know what? You're a whore.
Hey.
A freak whore.
You know what? And
Whore.
I enjoyed every minute of it because you can't have it.
Oh, you know what? Let me tell you something. No, you want to talk? You want to talk?
Set me up. Set you up.
Set you up for what?
I don't have to come here so she can come here too.
I don't need to set you up. I could have listen to me. Don't try me. I'm trying to talk. I'm trying to talk this through.
Where's the
You're not
Vaseline at?
letting nobody.
Where's the
calm down.
Vaseline at? Come on over here.
What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? I'll show you.
Nancy, come on over here. Why didn't she go over there?
Back door.
Boy, we surely love the drama. You guys, they are gonna fight it out. My goodness.
They're
Can't
going to
believe
do
it. I
it out
know.
for a man that doesn't want either one of them.
You know, who we actually wanted is Rolanda.
Rolanda, of course.
If Rolanda give him the time of day, he will jump at it. I tell you. And so let's see what else is happening here.
Listen,
Nobody's
I'm gonna
fighting
go ahead and
nobody.
leave. You're
We are
right,
gonna
because
talk about-
I'm going to leave.
You were gonna leave when we're done with this conversation. Listen to me. You gotta understand that her emotions are high. Hey,
You want to talk about it? You want to talk? You want to talk about it? Huh? Is that what you want to do? Hey, you toothpick. Toothpick. I tell you
you want to
what.
stop provoking her.
You think that they know how to fight, guys?
No.
You think these pseudo are oh God, what's the other skit? The guy, oh yeah, Darian. When I saw you guys after this one, yeah, somebody.
No, all right,
asked
so
me
I'm going to read some comments while you're doing that.
Yeah.
Somebody said Dalton need counseling. They just need to go to court and do each other a favor, done with the marriage. But do you know if they actually go to court and the judge does not feel that the counseling was adequate that they got, he'll send them back to counseling without
Okay,
dissolving,
hold on
without
there.
doing
Which
anything
one
to
of
the
them?
marriage.
There is two I see here. When
The one where he's
sister
talking to
said-
Mike. The one where he's talking to Mike.
Okay, because the sister and him, I wonder what she telling her brother there.
I don't
Hi,
know, but this
everyone.
one, that one was funny. Michael almost stolen himself.
Okay, because he didn't know what was happening.
He didn't know who Darren was talking about.
Okay.
That was so funny. Oh my God.
Darren is walking here like him mad,
No, sir.
like a man on mission.
Stage it. Darren walking like Anthony was walking yesterday.
Mike, what's up, man? What's going on? What happened? What you mean, what happened?
Bro, listen, I
What
don't
happened, bro?
I want you to heard, bro.
Thank you, guys.
You don't know what happened. She don't know what happened. Bro, what's up?
So whoever's saying it a bit.
Calm down, bro.
Bro, listen, man. I don't like Lisa is
Maybe go back to who I was.
bro. Listen, I know people be saying stuff. You can't just go off the face, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mike?
Wait there, guys. I have something to say. If Darren is this angry over his sister, how is he gonna feel?
He's going to hold Mike under the
How is he
water.
gonna feel when Mike? But he found out about Mike and Lisa, guys.
I
He's
said,
not gonna find He's not gonna act nowhere because him say him not care about Lisa. He said, I don't care about Lisa. So when he find out about Mike,
no, he said he was not talking about Lisa. That's why he said he doesn't care about Lisa. It's not because he does not know anything about Mike and Lisa, but Mike thought he was talking about Lisa.
Mike a tremble. You know, see my tremble.
Yeah, in this moment he was talking about about his sister. But Mike was mistaken, thinking it was talking about about Lisa.
Yeah.
So that's why Darren said, I don't care anything about Lisa.
Mike a tremble.
Let me play. Is it on the screen? Let me see.
Yeah, it's on the screen.
what you heard. What you heard, bro. I didn't do that. All right? They lying. People gonna try to break us up. They're gonna lie like that. You know what I'm saying? Two black men, you know, I say use your words.
But I don't care about my family, bro.
I understand that.
I told you this before.
I understand that, bro.
What happened with my sister?
Your sister.
She don't know what happened.
Aaron is so
You don't know what happened,
stupid.
bro. What happened?
He doesn't know,
Oh,
so he
sister
can't
called
call
me.
him.
But
You
he
ain't
was
never yet.
saying all of
Call me,
this, and
said
all
she
of a
called
sudden
her,
is his
said,
sister, and he's asking my
"Slept with
sister.
somebody over here."
Okay, you're talking, so we have to wait until you're finished. What you were saying, Sharon?
I said Darren is everything just went over Darren's head.
Mm-hmm.
Because Mike was behaving kind of strange, and then all of a sudden you hear your sister, and he's like, your sister. So I would have to say, what you mean? I was always talking about my sister. Who were you talking about?
I know, right? Definitely. Go,
Yep.
let's date again.
And she don't know? But what's going on, man? Huh?
So, okay. So that was last night.
Yes, last night.
Last night. So last night, okay.
Don't be confused about this, man. What?
Nah, I got you. She was here. We was out there. Me, her, and Kobe had some drinks, whatever.
Oh, so Kobe was here.
Well, hold on.
Hold on, what?
No. Kobe. I seen him leave. He left. He came over.
You see him leave.
I seen him
Get
leave.
in the car and pull off.
He pulled off, and she went to bed. I mean, I didn't hear. Unless somebody came over there about sleep last night, I don't know if I came.
Bro, I don't know. But what's got me tripping, she said she think. She don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm confused about, bro. That's what got me.
So she probably didn't. She probably had a dream. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm gonna go over there and talk to her.
Right.
But let me tell you this, bro. I told you this before. I do not care about my family. I don't care about Lisa. I don't care about my kids right now, my business. If I find out that he put some in my sister's drink, bro, I'll go to jail today.
Right. Ain't nobody put nobody drink. Trust me. It ain't that. I'm not sure what you heard or why you thinking that.
Bro.
All right, so I'll pull up the next skit with the sister. So what did the sister tell Darren?
I
I'm
don't know
dying
what
to find out.
I
So
don't
I'm
know
gonna
what
pull that up. Continue reading the chat, Sharon.
Okay, so it says, Sharon, I agree he should have reached out to the dad. What I'm saying is that now that he's here, Amber can't go to Dave. And that's why Amber is behaving like that. Because Amber wings are clipped. Amber wings are clipped, so she cannot go to Dave. And that is why she is behaving like that. It's nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. Because she knows that with the dad here, she can't do that. She didn't tell him she was having a sleepover. He doesn't have to tell her. He told her daddy.
I'm doing too much.
Whatever. No. Aggravate. Oh, Lord. So tired of this boy.
Welcome to the businessman. Did you say, I think? Because he said you said something, I think I had sex with this man. That's what he said.
He thinks that I'm talking about Jacoby.
No, I'm saying when you text your sister and you said, I woke up in the middle of me my body when our bottoms on. He's saying you told your sister, I think I had sex.
I did.
Okay, so you didn't tell her? Go ahead, continue. I'm sorry. So you texted that and then what?
I texted it, and that was the last text that I sent her. I didn't tell her anything else. She texted this boy, and now he thinks for some reason that I slept with Jacoby. Like he put a name on it. And I'm knowing I didn't even do anything. We didn't even do anything last night because I went in the bathroom, I checked myself, and I'm good. So I'm knowing we didn't do anything but wake up.
Okay, so why would she tell if she go in the bathroom and check herself? Because when I saw the first skit when Mike go to the bathroom, right, guys? He went to use this, and I noticed him didn't wash him, and I said, nasty.
Oh God, that was so gross.
Nasty.
It grossed me out. It grossed me out.
Exactly. I'm shocked at Mike for that. And then he went and lied down and he saw her. He was fully dressed. So if they didn't do anything, he would have been undressed. And she is there peeping underneath the shirt. Like say she wouldn't know if anything happened. So now she's dead. She went to the bathroom and she see nothing happen. Right? So why would you tell your sister? Because I didn't watch it. So you guys see who watches it, let me know. Did she tell her sister? That's the only way her sister would have to tell Darren says, well, something happened. What do you guys think? Why would she tell her sister that she thinks she slept with somebody when she's now telling Mike that she didn't? That makes sense. Does that, you know what I mean, guys? What you guys think about that?
Of course, but why the sister has the need to tell?
She wants Mike. She wants Mike. That's why she behaving like that, because she wants Mike. You ever see how she approached Dom when Dom comes? With her intent. Yeah, because she wants Mike.
That's why she said anytime Dom is back on the property, she's going to call the police.
So we have one other crazy person on here. I start Mike. So
we have a whole heap of crazy people on SkitLanta. Whole heap.
So that is why she was making the excuse to say her ex, she have a police order against her ex, and her ex is a restraining order against her ex. So she's scared and he doesn't know. That's why she forced herself into my house last night. You know, said, did you guys realize that Lisa was at the door to come in? So because she was there, Lisa could come in. I wish she had seen Lisa. That would have been so nice.
That would have been good. But if you listen to it, finish listening to it, and you will hear what she said at the end, that you will definitely know she wants to be a part of Mike. Listen to the end what she said. Listen.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull it down. Right here? Can you see it?
Yeah, when Mike go through the door.
Before Mike go through the door? Or
no, after he goes through the door.
Okay, because it's gonna finish.
We good.
Yeah, listen to it.
Never happened. Nothing that you never came to my house and spent the night. None of that never happened. Been good job. All right? All right, appreciate it.
Okay.
This is food like outside. Sharon, crazy as hell.
Right. This girl behind gonna wake up with me rubbing on my behind. Oh, and like talking about some doggone family. Boy, please, ain't no family.
So she said she want Mike.
Yeah, she said, boy, please, you're no family.
You see it? She want Mike. But she going to have a fight between Dom, Sonny, and Lisa. Well, I guess the best female will win.
Square. That's not a triangle. That's a square.
And you see how she dressing too?
Yeah.
She's in the cover like she going to the suit. That's a cover up for swimming in the water, right? Go swimming.
That's a dangerous thing right there. Mike always play the dangerous games. And him knows they never pick nothing right. Everything
I'm gonna beat all of them.
I know.
Except Sonny and Melissa. But the rest them cool.
Definitely. They are all cool. And there is this other one that I want you guys to look on. When I was looking for this one for you guys, I noticed this one here. So the brothers are speaking, the blessed brothers are speaking to each other. Okay, I'll let me turn on the volume.
But now hear Charmaine. Charmaine is in.
I'm here.
In the whole bit of orange jumpsuit, all that. Yeah.
But she said she was, for the most part, being strong about it.
You tried, bro. But I know her too good, man. It's a lot, bro. Yeah. So just, I told her I'm gonna get Kendrick to take care of her and you know, we got it figured out. I told you I was going to take care of the wedding, which I don't even know how I'm not.
You ain't worry about that, bro. Like whatever you need to help get her out, you know, to pay Kendrick or to with the wedding, whatever, man. I'll empty the account with you, bro. I know how much you need to use.
Oh, Alani said I must watch Bethany find out about the video. Okay, I will.
Yeah, I finished this about ago.
This one seems boring.
She actually like to come to the house, maybe since spaghetti. And just be vibing.
Well, me not understand none of that, so me will remove that because I'm supposed to tell what's his name supposed to tell him about what you call it there?
No, with about Sonny.
Right. I may not see it yet. So me just
It's more to the end he was saying.
Oh,
about
right.
Sonny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe right here. So okay, me start it.
What?
Oh, I thought it was on the screen.
Any moment. You could be left clueless. I don't know why, how, or what. It's feeling empty.
Him saying feel empty. Say not that about Sonny.
God ain't gonna leave it like that, man. He gonna.
Maybe me come down too far, Terry.
We'll figure me and Sonny out later. You want me to get this other side, bro?
Yeah, this one, me never get nothing to talk about on that one. Because I don't hear what he has to say about not playing with Sonny. So let's find. Alani says I should pull up the one with is this no that's putting hands. I think this is it. Find out abroad. That's the fight. Which one is the one with the Charmaine? I think Alani says something
Which one?
about
The one in which one?
Alani says
the one with the video where Brooke, what's her name? Bethany finds out about the video.
Yeah. So what's the name of that one? Because I didn't see it.
It's when Bethany find out that Destiny make a video about Hope and them.
Okay. Larry tell Bethany she never understood since she's not black. Okay. Oh, it's this one. Okay. Okay. Just drop it. Just drop it. Guys are open. You guys understand. I had to give Amber a little walk to ease the tension. You know what I mean? Because that situation is very hard.
It's funny that a suburban kid can like make a rap video. I love your video though. You make them up.
Right.
Right.
I'm just getting to the cheese like it's provolone. This was one and done.
Girls, what is this?
Yes, one dirty cheese.
Huh? No, open that back up. What is this?
It's a video.
Well, obviously, but I saw your face in it. So what is it?
We can't make videos with our face in it?
No. What is it? Don't be smart aleck with me. What is it?
It's Destiny's song. She's like pursuing her rap career.
No, don't be
Why
smart
would you
aleck.
say that?
I'm not kidding. Tell me what it is.
It's a music video, literally what I said.
Okay, well let me see a little bit of it.
What? Like,
And that's in front of the twins' apartment.
they was in front of my house.
What do you think you're doing?
Making a song?
Yeah. No, don't be smart aleck with me. Brooke, you were about to graduate.
Yeah, I know, but I wasn't rapping on there. I was just
No. I don't care if you were rapping or if you're just appearing in that video. And Destiny, you know, God bless America. I just don't understand y'all. How are you ever going to think that you're going to get into school when you're in a video that's going to promote that?
I'm supporting my cousin. It's a video that's like in high school. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Which it's right before college. And you want to go to college, but yet they're going to look at all of your social media. They're going to look at the people that you're friends with on social media. It's who you're connected to.
Well, they can't do anything about me because
Right.
I'm her cousin.
No, but in the future they can.
Mhm.
And you know what?
All right. Do you guys agree with Bethany there?
Yeah, but what was the video? Was the video perpetrating violence or?
Speak on it. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I don't know what
Yeah,
the video is
We
about.
can't hear
I read
Sharon.
the comment. Me soon come.
I said I
Sharon,
don't
we
know.
can't hear you.
No, I'm saying I don't know what the video was about. In terms of if was it a
I'm gonna go back out and come back in because I'm not hearing you.
or was it perpetrating some type of violence, or it was just a regular rap video. So if it's not talking about something violent or it's not talking about something derogatory, I don't see how that is going to stop you from going to college or finishing high school. So I don't know what Bethany is talking about, but anything that Black and especially Black people does, it always give Bethany pause, because I don't think all these rap people who making millions of dollars, Bethany would still look down on them. Bethany would still look down on them. I'm going to read some comments until I come back. LOL, Amber is acting like a junkie for Dave. And Misty said, Carrie, 100%. Faye says, Misty, that is not the same. That can go back to the Shayla affair as well. Ernestine is the worst person to seek advice. He didn't ask permission to sleep with Shayla.
Mm-hmm.
Suzette Anthony doesn't know for sure she's sleeping or slept with anyone. Another man. He's having a hard time believing it. Wayne put it in his head.
Some red flag.
He probably is. Anthony did the right thing by calling Amber's dad. They both need a spiritual counseling. Miss T, Faye, how is not the same? Why does Anthony need to tell her I spoke to your father? Why?
Okay, hold on to that thought there. One Journey, guys, I started her channel, so you guys can go over there and support her, please. And she's telling us in the chat, congratulations, One Journey. I am loving it. It's different. It's really nice and unique. All right.
Okay.
So and then One Journey has some stars there that she needs us to address. Okay, so you want to address the first one that the one that you were talking about just now, Sharon?
The one I was talking about, I spoke to your father. Why? Amber entered her villain era.
Mm-hmm.
Amber, people saying Amber entered her villain era. All I'm hearing from Amber is a loud conscience. She always, even when remember Amber always tell Anthony all of these things. There, I can go to videos where Amber would be, remember when, what was it? And they were arguing in the house. And she was telling him a whole heap of things. Amber was always telling Anthony things. This is not the first time Amber's telling Anthony or calling him out of his name. Amber always called Anthony out of his name. So I don't see this being a villain era. When he lied about all those things again, she got in a fight or flight mode. I honestly believe that's why she filed to try to run this time. But the thing that I keep going back, my husband came home smelling like perfume. I asked him, and he said he didn't smell it, one, and then he said that somebody who was whatever. I know he lied, because of the scent, the strong scent on his clothes would not just be from a hug. Then you see he took money from an account, $5,000, and it is in the area where Shayla is.
Mm-hmm.
Why not have a conversation? Why sit and assume that he's cheating again? That needs a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That does not need assumption. And all she did was assuming, and I understand, yes, because it might throw her back to the time when he was actually cheating. He used to come with perfume smelling on his clothes. He used to not answering her call. I remember there was a $6,000 missing from I think his bar 44 account. Coco was there and Amber Dad was there when they had I think they were trying to do an intervention because they were arguing about it, about the $6,000. And Anthony said he was doing a business deal when he was paying for Shayla. I think he was paying Shayla, for Shayla apartment. I think it was first and last. But that's where he took the money from.
Yeah.
Yes. So these things, Amber is looking at the pattern because it's also a pattern. And because she's looking at the pattern and she's seeing the pattern again, it is raising a lot of red flags. So yes, she went into flight mode because she does not want to be sitting there and everything start happening again. And that's where she went wrong. She should have she should have go into her words and ask her guidance, how to deal with this, how to approach him, how to ask him about it. Instead, she get angry. And she got bitter. And she started to accuse. She started to accuse. And then Anthony is looking like, because Anthony don't even think he did anything wrong. Yes, he know he lied, but I mean, maybe he lied for a reason. Because maybe he did not want to get into it with Amber regarding all of that. So sometimes people lie to cover up something that will get bigger if the lie is not told. Sometimes that's how people look at it. Because thinking about that Sunday with Delicia, if he said I was at Abigail house with Delicia and Ben, and we were there for a while, and Amber don't know if what's her name, Daniel, know that is happening. But Daniel did know. And when Amber told Daniel that he said he was with your husband, and Amber said, yes, they were at Daniel. I didn't know Anthony was there with them because they're trying to sell the house. So right there, if Amber had gone back and said, oh, so you were at Daniel's house, at Abigail's house yesterday with Ben, that could be a conversation that they could have had.
Yeah, definitely.
One journey saying all of Terry's women, including his daughter. I don't know what's happening to Terry's women.
They are crazy.
Oh. Genesis, Libby. Oh my God, and Kiki.
Yes.
And Dom. Remember, Dom was one of Terry's women. Dom was engaged. Don and Tuwanda both are off the chain. But Tuwanda lied because Tuwanda did not tell them that he and Malachi had this relationship many years ago. Because they were in a relationship before Malachi even had the daughter.
Yeah.
Because she alluded to that the other day, that how comes you had a daughter married and have a daughter when you took me to abort the one that I was carrying. So that relationship dates back decades. So when she's talking now and Don going off and going on, she's just throwing them off her trail. That's all she's doing.
Yeah. Okay, so hold on. Somebody asked a question about one journey talk about Terry and his woman. So the daughter, tell me now, you guys. Kiki decided not Kiki, Terry decided to take Kiki to the neighbor. If you guys want me to share that skit, I could show you just a little.
One in the wheelchair.
The neighbor reported her, so he wants her to teach her a lesson to go to juvie. And so Terry brought his daughter to apologize to him, and the neighbor says, what are you apologizing for? And she said, for taking your wheelchair away from you. But she didn't originally take his wheelchair away from him, you know. When he take it out of the car, it was away from him. And then she was telling him about her stepmom, maybe her stepmom and her dad, she won't live there anymore, whatever. And then she asked him if it's like work or whatever. How did that happen? Just conversation. And then he was saying, oh, that's personal. So she get offended. Oh, you want to talk to me about stuff, but no, when I'm asking you something personal, you don't want to tell me. So she get her feelings hurt and she move away his wheelchair, the dad, and he says he's calling for help. So I'm here saying no. That scene was ridiculous. Guess why I said that scene was ridiculous? And let me know if I'm correct. You have the car and he's driving and he's showing her how he used to drive the car. If the wheelchair is down there, so doesn't it make sense that he drive the car, go get him wheelchair?
Get the
He didn't have to
wheelchair,
sit
yes.
there and go. Doesn't it make
And he
sense?
was sitting in the car. Of course, he could have drove the
He
car
could have
to get
not
his
did.
wheelchair.
So that scene was pure. I understand if he was outside sitting down on the ground and can't get up and he need help to get in the wheelchair, but he have the car. When I saw that scene, I'm here looking at myself and says, did the writer realize that this is a dumb scene? Because
Most of the scenes they do are dumb.
yeah,
A lot
because
of the
that
scenes
make
they
no
do are
sense.
dumb.
That made no sense. When I look at that scene, guy, I'm here saying, why didn't the neighbor drove the car and get the wheelchair? He didn't have to be yelling there and being helpless. That was ridiculous. And then, but the part where Kiki went wrong, she shouldn't have just shoved the wheelchair into the car. That was unacceptable there. You know what I mean? We're not condoling no bad behavior, none at all. So I just want to bring that to your guys' attention there. All right. And so that is why one journey was saying that all of Terry ladies, including his child, is cuckoo bird. You know what I mean?
They are cuckoo.
And they were looking for I Spy Amber. Read from here, Sharon.
Anthony goes to the airport to collect Amber dad, and when he returns, Amber was still in the house. Anthony did not tie her up, so Amber could go if she wants to go. And what time was that one? Amber, you do not want to marry again, and you do not want children. Dave wants what you do not want, so he cannot make you an offer, but a bed.
Amen. Yes, thank you, One Journey. One Journey is in the... Okay, guys, remember, go check out the One Journey, put your notification on, so when she's on, so now you guys have O'Neill, Nania, One Journey, and me. So you guys can put your notification on. So when we come on, you guys can, help. Let's get her to 1,000, please. All right, guys?
Okay.
All right. So let's go again. So you read that comment there, and let me go back up. I think I have to go up our mic.
No, I have Amber needs to keep her hands. No, she said Sabrina said she is trying him so she can say he's abusive. Amber needs to keep her hands to herself.
What time is that?
This one is at 5:47.
No. Come down to 6:29.
Oh.
Because we have a lot of comment. The one on the screen.
Okay. Natasha caught up in their nonsense.
That is
yeah.
Whatever that girl
is the thing with Tawanda and
yes.
Amber checked on the negotiation with the lawyer, signed the paper, state the 20% and move on. Amber does not want that.
She wants 50%.
Amber wants 50%. Anthony's not going to give her 50. I don't even think at this point it's anything to do with the money. I don't even think it has to do with the money again.
I don't think she wants to leave. She just says she wants to leave. Because if she wanted to leave, she could have taken an Uber. Amber could have taken an Uber.
But Anthony was not there this morning. She was by herself, so she could leave this morning.
So did he walk? Did he leave the house with
Of course, he went to pick up. No, well, I don't know if he took her keys. I should not say that, but she could call somebody to pick her up. The thing is, I know she has money. She could Uber.
Exactly.
She could call her friend Shayla.
Oh, you see, those are the black car, right?
And she could call her friend Shayla.
Exactly. Somebody could have done something.
If she want to leave there, she could call a lot of people to come pick
Or
her.
she can call Dave to come get her too.
Exactly.
Yeah, they could have sent the black car, the big truck, and the big truck come for her.
So she could have left if she wanted to. She did not have, because she didn't know her dad was coming.
Right.
She did not know the dad was coming.
Charmaine, the thing on the screen for you to read. We're gonna read.
Come on, Amber, you have to stop with your disrespectful behavior. God got a plan. Everything will be sorted out. God got a plan, girl.
Amen, Annette.
Yes, Annette. God got a plan.
God got a plan. That is correct, Annette. Thank you. Wait, let me give Annette a word of applause, please, guys. Yes, God have a plan, Annette, and we believe. Yes, God have a plan. All right, back in the
Charmaine, old people, that's a draw up your folly grounds.
Of course. One journey. When did Amber say she didn't want children? She said, when Anthony asked Amber, when Amber got pregnant first, when Amber lost the baby, Amber said she don't want to go through that again.
Mm-hmm.
She told Dylan that, and Dylan told her no. That's why she adopted the child. When she talked to Daniel in the restaurant, and she was telling Daniel that she had a miscarriage and she does not want to experience that again. Anthony asked her if she wants children. She said, she paused and then she said yes, but in God's timing. That's what she said. So she told two people that she didn't want children again because of the miscarriage and the way she was badly hurt by having that miscarriage. And I think she was afraid of that happening again.
Yeah, she was. She was afraid.
She preferred to have adopted.
All right. So one journey is saying, it's on the screen.
Amber, correct. Close old doors before you open new doors. Dave gave her a new offer. What offer did you give
new offer?
What was the offer?
His bed. His bed.
Malachi still wants Rolanda if Rolanda would pay him any attention. Of course.
Exactly. That is so true, Dolly. That is so true.
Don cracked me up. Don look up, punch in the ear fight.
That look like a trick that Tawanda would just break.
I know.
I'm telling you, she's swinging like, you want to fight me? You want to fight? You want to fight?
Oh,
I'm
please,
like,
Dawn is delusional. She did the same thing to her own sister, but she can't see that. But 2 times she did it.
Natasha looking at her when she a prayer.
Yeah.
When she a prayer, Natasha look
and
at
Nikki
her like,
says, Charmaine, look up.
Even if Dave turns out to be a good guy, the relationship between him and Amber would be doomed because Amber had lots of unresolved issues that will create another toxic relationship. Just like they're saying about Amber and Anthony relationship did not start off on a solid ground, same thing, this relationship would not start off on a solid ground. Because one, Amber has things in her closet that Dave does not know about. Amber lied to her father in the garden, and Adam lied
to God in the garden. Yes, one journey. Yes, I tell you, one journey you're gonna do wonderful. Awesome. I'm loving your comment, one journey. Yes. I have to scroll back up because when I go to the media after.
Criminal mind, she drugged you. Think you do not walk up like you think you did not walk up like that. Go get tested. Oh, you did not wake up like that. Go get tested. Criminal compound or assault. But the lady said she didn't have on any clothes, but Mike was fully clothed. So
yeah, the woman was clothed. She just used in her head. She was clothed. She had a plan, and we saw that it was a plan.
Mike going to spill the beans about Lisa. He almost did it.
Yes, he almost
did. Sharon did not correct him about my sister. Oh God, he would. Mike, go to the doctor ASAP. You may have been assaulted. Think you do not wake up like that, go get tested for chemical compounds or assault. He's not going to go because at least he's not thinking about that right now. Agreed, Nakisha? Because Amber didn't resolve the relation.
Oh, sorry.
Amber did not resolve the relationship with Anthony before she started another relationship with Dave.
Exactly.
But this is not a relationship. Why people can say she started a relationship with Dave? Amber's just lusting and getting her
fun right now.
Exactly. Right now, she's just having fun.
Yeah.
She's just having fun.
Who is to say it won't be Dave spazzing out next? If Amber.
Exactly. She told him nothing happened. That's what Darren's sister told Mike, that nothing happened. I don't know. Sharon and Amber was crying before Anthony came to meet her. I believe Amber is really ashamed of herself for her action. She is. And why she was crying was because of what her dad said to her. Because her dad said he erased somebody with integrity. And he was the God-fearing and all that. So she was there crying. But the only thing as if she told Dave a long time ago that every time she sees Anthony, she only gets angry. And Dave told her to be better and not bitter. So she blames Anthony for what her dad said to her. And maybe I would do the same thing, because if you call my dad came and is telling me all of this, I'm going to blame you. I'm not even going to, because she does not want to disrespect her dad. See, she walked away from her dad. I don't think she wants to disrespect her dad. Yeah. So, there is a saying in Jamaica that if you can't catch Quacky, you catch him
short.
She did not want to disrespect her dad.
Yeah.
So Anthony was the next best thing for her to
let out her anger and unleash her anger.
Yes. So that was why she went off on him, because she did not want to do it with her dad. Criminal mind, she drugged you. Think you did not wake up like that. Go get tested. Criminal compound or assault. Mike, go to the doctor ASAP. You may have been assaulted. Mike is not going anywhere. So
Mike ain't going anywhere.
Mike ain't going nowhere, because number one, there's going to be a record of him going to the doctor. Say that he might have been assaulted or drugged or whatever. Neither Mike nor Darren's sister know what happened because of the liquor. They were drinking, and they drink a whole bottle of liquor. Because when Mike woke up and the liquor was on his nightstand.
It was empty. That was a big bottle of liquor, yeah. You think somebody drugged it as one journey saying?
This is Carla said, it amazes me that Anthony stood up at Rose's wedding, didn't come home for 2 weeks. Amber caught Anthony in bed with Shayla. He stayed gone for 2 months. Anthony was with Shayla over a year. You're all wild. And I will say again, all that Amber forgave him for. So I'm not wild, and that's my opinion. Amber forgave him for all of that. When she left that door open.
Yes, she did.
I know I was not the only person who left that door open.
Yes, she did.
Left that door open. She forgave him for all of that.
Yes, she did.
So that's supposed to be in the sea of forgetfulness. You think when God forgives our sins, he's going to come back with those old sins? He's not coming back with those old sins. And it's not like
all that saying go again.
He tossed them in the sea of forgetfulness.
Yes.
And yes, we are human, so we are not going to forget, but we can't keep bringing up back those old sins that Amber had forgiven Anthony about.
Exactly. Charmaine, what do you think? Do you think, and Terian, do you guys think Amber hit her head something, or she just wake up with the demon in her to go cheat? Which is it? Because all of that stuff, she have a forgiven. When Amber stated all along that she did forgive
that she forget, and she told Anthony that it was not her. She said to Anthony in the kitchen, it was not me, it was God. So where is the God in her? No, that had forgiven Amber, that had forgiven Shayla and Anthony. Because when Anthony asked her, Did you really forgive Shayla? She said no, because it was not me, it was the God in me. So now why she keep bringing all of that back? So she's telling God, I don't trust you. Because you told me that God in you forgive Shayla. And now you're saying that I'm getting a divorce because of what you did with Shayla. So that means you're saying to God, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I'm leaning on my own understanding. That's what she's saying right now.
Yeah.
She's leaning on her own understanding. Because if you said the God in you cause you to forgive Shayla and cause you to forgive Anthony and cause you to accept Kai, and now you're going back to say, oh, I can't deal with this anymore. So where's the God that was working with you? Where's the God that was working with you that caused you to do all of that? Now you're saying you can't forgive him again? Why? You lost God. God fell out of your purse?
It seems so. Okay, so Annette says Darren will be crazy, and she's laughing when he find out his perfect wife. I've been enjoying Mike's snake walk. Annette,
I doesn't know about the snake walk.
He's gonna lose his locker.
For that.
He doesn't know about the snake walk.
Not yet, not yet. But I think it's gonna be Darren's sister find out.
Yeah, she's going to find out. I think Darren's sister is the one who's going to find out.
Yeah.
She could have caught an Uber to Dave's.
But she didn't want to.
No, she didn't want to. Marianne West asks skit detectives breaking down the skit, analyze, and building a narrative. One journey, I was so surprised at Amber today for lying to her father. And he knows that his daughter was lying. Me too. I was surprised. I think I was thinking that she was not going to say anything. And I said silence speak volume. So I was thinking that what she was going to do, not say anything. I was surprised when she actually lied to her dad face. Amber lied to her father in the garden, and Adam lied to God in the garden. Yeah. When her father knew he was lying, just like God knew Adam was lying.
Exactly.
So that is also the other narrative. God knew Adam was lying, just like Amber dad know that Amber is lying. Amber father will not allow history to repeat itself of his wife divorce because he cheated. He will not allow
sorry,
He will not allow Anthony and Amber to divorce. Mike is nasty. You should have washed your hands. I said the same thing. Oh my God. Jacoby wants Darren's sister, and Darren's sister wants Mike.
Exactly. Hi, Shirley.
Shirley. Okay, one journey. All right. It's very dangerous. It's very dangerous. Amber should be very careful. Amber is Dominic 2.8.
Yes, that's the sister, Darren's sister, definitely. So crazy, no crazy. That's all we can say.
Oh my God, these people are crazy. Mike is out of control. He is after everything moving.
Well, he didn't come off of the sister, and the sister come off of him this time. So we can't blame Mike for that situation.
That is true.
She forced herself into his home and pretend. So we were wondering if she have ulterior motive. Now we find out that she does.
Maybe she did. Maybe she did. Amber father has cheated himself. If Amber wants to leave, let her leave. She has suffered enough. And again, I'm not saying Amber has not suffered, but how did Amber suffer since she took Anthony back?
She
The
hasn't.
the only thing we saw is that Anthony was not standing up for her.
Yes, he was not standing for
That's
her.
the only thing, because she assumed the other two things, that Anthony was cheating again. That was an assumption.
Yeah.
The only thing was like Anthony was not standing up for her, will never have her back and all that. My husband don't stand up for me. My husband don't have my back, because you know why? You know that I'm a strong person and I can take care of myself.
Exactly.
I don't need him to come and stand behind me every day to stand up for me. Why? Because he knows that I can handle myself. And I don't hold any bars back when it comes for me to stand up for myself.
Okay. Alan said,
Bethany finds out this record
we watched that just
music
now.
video talking about hope and faith. Well said, Error and One Journey. She want Mike to put restraint order against Dominique. Yes, she does. She said if Dominique come back, she's going to call the police. Correct. I started my channel. Awesome One Journey. Rafi, sit down. Protect the family. Stand down. Stand down. Sorry. Rafi, stand down. Protect the family. Did Mike identify J Diva at the scene? When the detective came over and he asked, and he said that was Jocelyn. That's Jocelyn Bless. It's going to be his sister-in-law.
His brother's fiance.
Yes. Jocelyn don't want Jocelyn don't want Kendrick to find out everything about her involvement with Ty. And that's the reason why she doesn't want Kelvin to represent her.
Yeah, we know.
Sharon Rico, that's from One Journey. And this is from Miriam West. Error, that's why she was at the pool with Mike while they were drinking. Yes. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel.
Thank you, sis.
Amber still doesn't believe Anthony loves her, but he loves Shayla. It doesn't matter how much he tells her. And again, Amber has low self-esteem. Because if my husband is, yes, there are times when Anthony show Amber love. Because he does not take her on a trip to Jamaica that Shayla begged for and drove first to do it. All Anthony did was pay for the trip. He did not plan anything. He did not put one thought. It
was actually Chase paying for the trip. Did Anthony ever pay Chase back?
I don't know if Anthony paid Chase back, but then even if he paid Chase back, it was his money. He didn't even put a thought in that trip.
No, it was actually
anything. Liz told her to go to Jamaica. Shayla was the one who planned the entire thing. All Shayla did was tell Anthony, we're going to Jamaica. This is when we're leaving. We're staying at this hotel, whatever, and gave him the itinerary. So people, at least Anthony was putting thought into, is it true that Amber is pregnant? I don't know.
I don't know. When we know, we're going to be on Facebook, Charmaine and Charmaine, because I don't really go on there.
Yeah, I go on Facebook. I might have to go to
your IG. I'll check Instagram and I'll see. If I hear anything, I'll post it in our community page and on air.
But if she is pregnant in real life and they're going to bring it to the skit, who is going to be the father?
So that is where the twist begins, guys. So we're gonna just buckle up and just relax yourself and wait.
Who would actually be the father? Because if she's pregnant now, she was just intimate with what's his name.
So it will be Anthony's baby.
So it will be Anthony's baby.
But if they wait a while,
do you think Anthony is going to? Because he thinks she's cheating. So do you think he's going to step up and say, yes, it's my child, or we need to have a DNA, or?
Maybe he will. Okay, so Larry goes off when he's okay. I think this is what Alan was telling us.
Hi guys,
I'm Megan, and this is my little superstar.
I'm heading into Bible study, so we'll talk, okay?
Okay, no problem. Enjoy.
All right, have a blessed one. Take care. We'll talk.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do. All right, bye-bye.
I think this is what Alan was telling us.
Good night, chat.
I'm staging it now for you guys.
You did it.
I just did my
Which
dick
is
suck
why you
back
did
and
it.
that's
Come
Like,
get your wife. You started issues.
No. I'm
going
not
on?
starting issues. The girls made a rap video.
It's a music video.
It's a music
it's a
video
diss
where
track, a
Okay.
response video to the twins.
in front of their apartment
Bro, they was in front of our
promoting violence. But I mean, apparently you
They
have
love
no
violence,
issue
but-
with that. So I'm just letting you know it's
You gonna let me respond or you gonna keep on talking?
I'm your
let me see the
wife, so I
video.
can respond
Let me see the
and
video.
talk when I want to.
Listen, everybody want to see my. Just go stream us on YouTube, bro.
right. That's what I'm
Wait,
saying.
wait,
Y'all want to
wait,
see the
excuse me.
video?
Who the hell is bro?
Look at this.
Oh, okay.
You want to look classy, but that makes her look trashy.
Wait, whoa. Hold up. You made a video in front of they. Brooke, whose idea was to make a rap video? Whose idea was it?
Society. Oh.
Whose idea was it? Don't play with me.
Everybody.
Who's everybody? I'm talking to you, too. I don't care about everybody. Whose idea was to make a rap video?
I told the truth. Society.
When you make a
Decide
you
again.
make a
I'm gonna push
video.
out that chair. Was it your idea? Be honest.
I don't really remember.
Okay, y'all want to play with me now? Well, okay. Since you want to play, you the oldest one in the whole group.
And it's gonna.
Why are you behind her, letting her do
I'm
this?
supporting her. Like,
Support.
if this
Support.
was
Okay, so I guess Larry is going to punish her again. Is the Brooke tired of getting disciplined? And why is it such a big deal? The twins them come into their home, in front of their home and make a rap video. What's the big deal? It's just song and kids are just, at least they're disciplined.
Yeah.
What's the big deal? Tell me, guys. What am I missing, Charmaine and chat? What am I missing?
I don't know.
All right. I don't find it's a big deal. That's my opinion. But
probably
I'd like
would
to
have been
hear
toting
from
guns
you
in the video and cussing. She did not cuss the whole video.
I understand that y'all want to get some type of revenge or something like that, whatever.
That's not revenge.
But
That's a song.
you back there making a video. You about to graduate high school. And you back there making a video? Are you crazy? You know what? You must be
Why
crazy.
is everybody just coming at me? She in the video.
Because
Her
you're
turn is
18
coming.
and you want us to consider
I am
you.
not 18.
You're about to be.
You'll be
so
18.
You want us to consider
So
you an
when
adult.
the situation when I say I'm about to be 18, you're like, you're a kid. But now I'm about to be 18. I
You
act like
want
an
us
adult.
to consider you an
Because-
adult and treat you
Oh
like an
my
adult,
God.
and yet now you do this, and your
Y'all
younger
hypocrites.
cousin.
Are we hypocrites?
Yeah.
Are we? Because you're supposed to be keeping her out of trouble. Now,
I did keep her out of trouble.
But that's not trouble. It's just a rap video. What's the big deal? I like how Bethany is looking. Bethany looking really nice here.
Oh,
Bethany, look how she look nice in her.
did you see when she went to her uncle to represent her and the uncle said no?
Yeah, I saw that. Look there, she look nice there. She have lost a lot of weight.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, she better tell me what she do because we need to lose some myself here. Yes. So what's the big deal in the rap video? So if you go to high school or university, they're gonna use a rap video against you just to do a rap video. It's just a video. I don't see any crime committed there. Is there a crime that I'm not aware of, guys? Charmaine, is there a crime committed?
No, there's no crime committed, but some parents are like that. They're against rap music because they have this preconceived notion that rap music is always about weapons and unaliving people and drugs and sex. So they have this preconceived notion that once you're into rap music, you're also in all of those things.
I see. Okay, let me see what's here. She called Darren, sister not. What time is this? 6:38. Okay, we're gonna just see Jacoby want Darren's sister. Yeah, we read that part.
Somebody said I have to check the numbers on the Dalton's view today. They're in the 800. They're going to go to 1 million again.
Yeah.
Because some of the numbers went to 1 million yesterday. And they are in the 800,000. So they're going to go to 1 million again today. Trust me.
Okay. So Anthony asks for a DNA test. That is if so she Rhonda is answering that question. Tyler says, I don't condone cheating, but hurt people. And if Amber have low self-esteem, added that to the list of things Anthony contributed to. Oh Lord, please no, baby. So Twyla don't want Amber to have any baby. But you know how horrible these writer is to Amber? They are going to make, I think, maybe it can go that way, that Amber is pregnant, right? And we're waiting for Shayla Karma, and we still haven't seen no Karma. What we see?
Shayla Karma is coming. Delicia have a promise ring and Shayla don't.
But this situation, what's happening? Have you guys ever think into consideration? I forget to mention this on our moderator night. What if Amber can't go on the podcast no more?
Why?
Because she's cheating.
Nobody knows she's cheating.
Mm.
Nobody knows but Amber and Dave and Anthony suspect and Wayne suspect. They're only suspect.
So what if you know, somebody said Shayla knows Amber very well. So what if Anthony go wine to Shayla and Shayla gonna call Amber out? Will Amber will be able to? Oh, yeah, you know something? Let's strike that. I'll strike that. Because if Amber can look in her husband's face and lie, and she look in her dad's face and lie, most likely she's gonna be lying. But remember what Amber haven't even think of the X factor gonna be, guys? Melissa.
Exactly.
Melissa. If Melissa ever find out about Amber and Darian, I'm not Darian, and Dave, my goodness, guys. And Dolly says, I think so too, Rhonda. Thank you, Mr. Larry. And hello, ladies. Juanita says, giving us our flowers. Twyla says, Dolly says, Twyla, there don't need to be another baby from cheating. That is true. And Bethany wants to cause confusion, definitely. It's at this video. Okay, so if it's at this video, it will be what you call it? They could get in trouble for that. Okay, because it's out there. So I understand now. Thank you, darling. And I think I saw a comment by Andrea. Andrea did have something there, so I'm scrolling. If you see something there, Andrea put something in the air, and I wanted to address this. Table no turn. No one knows what Dave is capable of because Dave is a mystery. Is mysterious. Oh. So Dolly have the flag, the red flag here. Dolly says, tables do turn and no one knows what Dave is capable of because Dave is mysterious. Amber might be scared now because Anthony treated her for sleeping with Wayne. He won't look at her the same. You think so? And one journalist said, if you can't catch Quaco, if you can't catch Quaco,
you're catching shot.
Oh God, this proverb meant that if you cannot get the main person or the primary target, you settle for the next best thing or someone closest associated. Thank you, One Journey. Word and Facebook on the street are saying Amber father shouldn't surprise Amber behavior and divorcing Anthony because that's her dad. Andrea, if you're still here, can you repost your comment? Because, and guys, I think, let me just click on the link and see. Oh, yes. And guys, also go over to Goddess London page, the host of Goddess London, and subscribe and like her video, guys. She's also a content creator here, and also Nancy is also a content creator. So go over and show these lovely ladies, give them loves, okay? Yeah, One Journey page is so beautiful, guys. Look at it. She has lots of nice, beautiful, chic stuff over there. So take a look at that channel. And then where's One Journey? One Journey, can you put your link in the chat there for me also, so I can show them let me, oh no, me won't. Yeah, me can, hold on. Let me just, I forget send me that on YouTube to so me can just pull up One Journey page and show you guys One Journey page. Hold on, so you guys can see it. I will just stage it. One Journey, here she is. Okay, and I'm gonna stage it. So let me just remove, let me just add. I'll have to kick this one out to show the other one. So stop sharing that one. And then I'm going to share screen. All right, One Journey YouTube. Yes, that's what we need. All right. Okay, guys, here is One Journey page. Please go over and subscribe to her and give her some love, guys. All right, she is one of our moderators, and she's also O'Neill's moderator. All right, and then this is Goddess. Let me see where. Let me just remove that one, and then come back here, and this page here. Let me look for. So One Journey just started her channel, so it's up and running. So take a look there. Let me just come down here. Hold on. I'm just learning how to navigate all of these things, and then who else I needed to shout out to that? Here is Goddess. Yeah. All right, guys. Here is Goddess London page. All right, a lot of you guys knows about it. Who doesn't know about it? You can also go over there. She has some nice, beautiful, beautiful things over there on her page also. And you guys already know about Nanya, so I won't show Nanya page because you guys know Nanya was with us. And oh yeah, and Nancy. A lot of people is not aware of Nancy either. Where is Nancy? I'm here trying to find Nancy. Oh, here's Nancy. All right. Let's see. Oh, so it's Goddess, isn't? Okay, so I have to remove Goddess. Hold on. Before I can remove, okay, StreamYard. Remove Goddess and then put Nancy here. So I was, oh, I have to kick Goddess off. No, I don't have to kick that Goddess off. Hold on. So I have to do it in Goddess section. Nancy. Okay, let's see. Come back to StreamYard. Oh, it doesn't show it, so I have to keep there is Nancy page, guys. So she's into she's also may have so many screen on. I'm here trying to see which one. Okay, so here is her page also. And she's showing her lovely things them on here. All right, guys, so go over and give Nancy some love also, guys. All right, so just get rid of that one, get rid of that one. And here's Sharon. Okay, Charmaine, you have any last words for our lovely...
Well, right now, I was looking to see if there was a new skit, but there isn't any. And I don't think we might get another one for tonight based on the numbers that are they're putting up on Facebook. The numbers are ridiculous. They're in the 800,000. So I'm looking for them to be by tomorrow morning for them to reach 1 million, which have been happening since a week now. Every Dalton skit, sometime too, reach the 1 million. So Wayne is actually doing what he's doing because that is what he's looking for. The numbers, high numbers. So, but as usual, I enjoy being here with you guys, and I am going to see if my husband is cooking anything for me. And I can eat, and then I can join O'Neill live at 8 o'clock. So we'll do it again tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Love on your family.
Oh, wait, Andrea was saying this. If JD ever get 80 years, why them still planning a wedding? We don't know, darling, but they're trying to see if they can get her off. Yeah. So that's what Ralphie is fighting for her life right now. So when Kendrick find out, we'll see if Kendrick will hold up to lawyer client privilege, or he will just let the puss out of the bag, as they say. All right, so so thank you guys for hanging out with me. Everybody is saying congratulations to everyone, and I appreciate you guys already to get to read all the comments. but we will try. Thank you guys for engaging with us. And if anything, we will come back on maybe later tonight. All right, guys? Yeah, there was a lot of comments that we didn't get through because we talk so much. All right. Thank you, guys. We appreciate you. Bye for now, and we will catch you on the next live. All right?
Yep. Goodbye. Good night. Peace.
Good night. Peace out. All right.